Good evening, everyone. Hope you've all been well, and welcome to something a little bit different. We play NES games on this channel, 8-bit Nintendo games? Never what I had thought. And it looks like we're just kind of getting right into it with the demo, spoiling everything that we are about to see, jumping on top of palm trees. Yeah, all sorts of things to look forward to tonight. I mean, I have lots to explain, but I guess the demo's doing it. Look, there's even the coyote. Like, this is actually kind of spoiling the game. So maybe I'm not gonna look for a little second now. But hi, Real. Hope you're having a great night. NB into welcome. SME 64 Plus here in the first minute. Thank you so much, everyone, for always being so awesome. Looking forward to the streams. Remember, in the Discord server, if you go into the scheduled channel, there is that reaction you can click, and you'll get pinged every time we go live, so you can always be here in the very first minute. Again, very much appreciated, everyone. How awesome you all are. Hello, Alton Pastor 8637. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. We got Chance. Good evening, everyone. Adventure Island with DK, Bubsy, and Sonic. I thought this day was only for animals. Well, see, we have dinosaurs. That's the angle we're going with today. We may not be playing as an animal, but there are going to be a lot of animals throughout the game, which is the angle. I mean, it kind of looks like Sonic. There's some things. Okay, so oh my gosh, like it's just spoiling everything. So again, some games have like no introduction. Some have a lot of kind of showing you what happens. So I'm gonna get into this in like just a second here. Why is Bunny? This Famicom game. The final Famicom game, sorta. Actually, maybe what I should do is we are playing the English translation patch, which means we are playing this on my flash card. So I have the ability to, warp time and space, which we will not really do all that much, except in this one situation where it's revealing way too much of the game while I yap for a couple extra seconds here. But yes, Adventure Island 4 was the very last game officially licensed Nintendo game released for the Famicom in June of 1994. In the West, we had Star Tropics released in March of 1994, and then Wario Woods in December of 1994. So our last NES game was actually after Japan's last Famicom game. But as a result of this releasing so late, it never got localized on anything other than the Famicom. So we never got this in the West. So I've never played through it, and I thought that with all the Adventure Island we've been talking about lately, it could be a fun one to give a shot, because I've always wanted to see just what we were missing. Happy Thursday, Big Phil. Thank you. Wario name drop SME64 Plus. You're going to like some upcoming content. If you are, getting hyped about Wario. Hello, Flynn Maker. Hello, Mr. Game Display. Now that is way too formal for me. I don't deserve such a title, but thank you, Flynn Master. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great evening. Hello, Fennec. Lots of Snake Rattle and Roll. Apparently this game is based off of a popular person in Japan. If you have not seen my short that came out, I think, a week ago today, called The Backstory Was Wild. And it's about Adventure Island and Takahashi Meijin. Because yes, in Japan, this game was called Takahashi Meijin Bokenjima 4, or basically Takahashi Meijin's Adventure Island 4, because he was a very popular spokesperson for Hudson back then, well known for being able to tap the A button or any button 16 times in a single second. Apparently, he could actually tap it 17 times a second. But he actually lowered the bar, his own standard, down to 16 because he thought it sounded more computer-like. But he could actually hit it 17 times in the second was his record. And these games kind of starred him because they needed the guy to replace Wonder Boy. Again, watch that short. I was really happy with how that one turned out. But yeah, lots of crazy history here. We'll probably get more into it when we're not just looking at a screen. That doesn't really mean all that much. But yeah, again, hope you're all having a great Thursday. Hope we have some fun today. I have no idea how long this game is, how difficult it is, anything like that. Again, we'll kind of get into it as we go on. The actual NES game is The Lion King or something. Oh, well, if we're talking if you start including PAL region, Wario Woods was the last in North America and stuff. But then PAL region, I think, into 1995 and maybe even beyond. Got a few stragglers, which is kind of crazy. Super Tom Brother, hello. Happy Thursday. What's your favorite Nintendo video game system? 8-bit Nintendo Famicom. Or a Nintendo Entertainment System. Do you have a favorite? Well, right now, we are playing this on an AV Famicom. which is the way I do like 99.9% of my Nintendo 8-bit retro gaming, because you can of course use converters to, put NES games in there. The Famicom games go right in, which is great, and it hooks up to your TV through AV, the exact same cord that SNES, N64, and GameCube use. So it's very convenient. Instead of having 4 cords for all those consoles, I just switch between them, whatever we're playing. And it seems like we're always playing either NES, GameCube, 64, or SNES. So very, very convenient in that regard. Unless you want to count aftermarket releases like Earthbound Beginnings, yeah, it gets weird. Like if you go to the Nintendo Switch Online app, like it says that Earthbound came out in like 2017 or whatever, 2015. It was a really late released NES game, and all that great stuff. Hello, GravX6X. What if the game doesn't display? So yeah, the last thing to mention before I do finally get in here and I'll yap while we're playing is, this is the English translation, because I figured it'd be better if everyone could read it. I don't know how text-heavy this game even is. It gives us like an modified title screen with Adventure Island 4, but just how much like text we're gonna actually have to read as we play through the game, as someone who's never played it, not entirely sure, but it will all be in English for everyone to enjoy and understand. And if there's puzzles and stuff, I guess we'll be able to work on them together. So with that said, everybody, I don't know if I need to change any other options on my computer. As always, let me know if you can see it, hear it, all that sort of stuff. Might as well reset. So the way it works, it looks like, is there's this island full of adventure. And what was that? Just 5 different places it looks like got kind of messed with, and we got to go and solve it. Adventure Islands were typically just action platform and scroll from left to right and beat the stages, but this takes on more of a Metroidvania style, where we're going to have to go around, find stuff to unlock new areas. And as the story goes, Takahashi Meijin here, or Master Higgins, whichever you prefer, and his girlfriend Tina are just kind of hanging out on the island when all the dinosaur friends get eaten there. And the island gets all messed up, and it's your job to go save it, because if you don't got your island, what else do you got? We got Tina here. Does she say or do anything, or she's just kind of here for support? We can go inside the house. Oh, we got beds! Oh, and that's how you get your password. Okay. We're figuring it out. Can I look inside the drawers or anything? This is definitely giving me, like, not Bubsy. Dizzy vibes, if you've ever played the Dizzy games. You can go inside his house, too, and jump around. Hopefully it doesn't get that convoluted. Look, you can crawl. Okay, this is probably, like, a really good thing to learn right now before there's places that I'm like, how do you get in there? And it turns out you just press the down button. You can throw bones, which is really strange. He usually throws axes in the other Adventure Island games, but bones it is today. Pressing start brings you to this menu. So we actually have a lot of weapons and items and powers and special items to find. So this could be long, or they might just all kind of shower down on us within the first couple of minutes. We do not know. Your favorite Nintendo video game system is Nintendo Entertainment System, says Alden Pastor. I mean, that's totally fair. I love my Nintendo 8-bit more than anything else, but I've been trying to play as much as I can of all of it lately. But NES is definitely, my home ground here. And I love the Famicom as well, so this is going to be great today. It's an island full of adventures and Hudsonses, says Wise Bunny. I thought this was more of a Metroidvania, to be honest. Yeah, so that's why it's just so weird that, they changed up the formula all of a sudden. Okay, so here's, like, some guy's house. Long time no see, Master Higgins. I wish I could help you, but what is your great excuse for not being able to... Well, it really is a great excuse. Overeaten and can't lift myself. I was expecting, like, some actual contrived, like, effort-filled reason why he couldn't help, but no, it's just like, I ate too much. It's gonna be one of those days. Bad time to eat too much cheesecake. Take this egg instead, lay the egg on a pedestal by pushing up, pick the egg in the menu when you want to warp. Whoa, so is it a warp? Is it an item that we use? What is even going on? We got special items down here. Is this gonna be like Castlevania 2, where we gotta select, like, the red egg and then crouch in the corner and, like, the super secret tornado will come by and save us? It could be. Alright, so I guess that's all that's to the right. Down the elevator we go. Or the elevator. I don't think the Adventure Island is high-tech enough for that. We got a big old rock. I'm assuming this is, like, a thing we can't pass. You can't duck jump like in Wario Land. So, no rock passage for us. Just how cryptic this is gonna get. Just how, like, lost we're gonna be, not sure what to do, or if it's all gonna be pretty straightforward. I don't know. But so far, we're beating up any sky. Climb a tree? Okay, we can climb trees. What do we got? Oh, look at this. So, yeah, there are gonna be, like, secrets up in the sky, too. Was there another tree Okay, well, there's like a little tiny tree. Oh! He took more than one hit to die! Now we know. And I'm seeing that there's dots down there. I'm guessing that when I get 8 dots, we get a heart back. And it looks like there's room for additional hearts, which is pretty cool. I didn't know it took 4 games for that to appear, Flidmaker. What was that? I thought this was more Metrovania. Mega Man looking menu. Yeah, there you go. You can't help it. Why it's funny. Even dinosaurs, I guess. Everyone's dealing with things. That translation seems rough. The interesting thing is that this is like a 2018 translation. I think there was one released in like 1998, so 20 years later this one comes out. Remember, when it comes to NES translations, you're always fighting with space, and there's even sometimes like compression and as well. Maybe I can't do that yet. Maybe we gotta find like a zip line or something to go across the zip line. Can I jump off of a tree while we're climbing it? Look at that little bug! Is that like a good bug? Should I touch that? It's like a fairy? No, that's like the evil bug. Alright, don't even touch the littlest, tiniest bug or you're dead. What happens if we die? I wonder how punishing death is in Adventure Island 4. You have to go back to the last time you saved. Alright, an egg, everybody! This is where items usually come from. It's meat! And as predicted, it would fill your health up. I mean, I guess it doesn't do that in Zelda 1. Is this like a platform that's gonna fall if I stand on it for too long? What is the point of this really strange looking rock? I guess it's just kind of doing its own thing. Fair enough. What is this? Come back here with a hammer. Okay, it's literally so this might be really straightforward. I'm not sure how cryptic this is going to get. It's just like you literally need this exact item to proceed. Like no puzzle solving required whatsoever. Hopefully there's no fall damage. You know, I still get kind of scared sometimes after all the games we've played that have had that. I'm just gonna stand back. I don't like the guys taking more than one hit. That's weird for me in Adventure Island. Usually things are kind of like one hit and done. Oh, there's some log that's going to take us across this. Okay. It's meat leg, says Flynnmaker. For some reason, YouTube wanted to block that comment. Oh, someone in the second I was going for it, someone unblocked it. So thank you to the moderator who did that. Or maybe YouTube just grew a brain for a second there. What else have we got? Do you own an NES cartridge of Mega Man 4? It's the first Mega Man to have a charge shot, Super Time Brother. It absolutely is. Can we charge in this game is a good question. Holding B does not seem to do anything. Also, I don't know how much I have to pause. Like if I'm just going to get kind of destroyed by standing here. As we've seen in the other Adventure Island games, there's normally like a food countdown meter where if you're not eating fruit constantly, you die. It doesn't seem like that's happening in this game, hopefully. There is some sound kind of being made though. Maybe that's because I have that egg selected, but I don't even have the egg selected. Also, there's like some white lines at the bottom. Not sure if that means there's like another page to this menu or if it's just kind of looking weird. There's no L and R button to kind of switch between pages. Hello, Shelby Rice. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, Katakana takes up less room on the cart as letters. And then there's, again, you know, the case as well. Games like Star Tropics, where it's not like in a text box in Star Tropics. Every single letter is spelled out. Instead, it just takes the words and inserts them whole. So to translate Star Tropics from English into Japanese would be really tough because you'd have to, you know, not just translate sentences, but also find ways to, you know, deal with the way that the text has been compressed, and that's easier said than done. So we know that food comes back and fruit comes back. So we're learning here. We're learning. Okay, you can kind of jump and grab mid-air. So far, the map has been a little bit more straightforward than you'd expect. We even have the classic rock from all the other Adventure Island games. That guy dropped an egg! And it dropped a heart, but we already had full health. So it's a good thing we did play the translation. Lots of kind of houses to go into here. This item shows your location on the map. Wait, there's a map? Are you set? I guess we're set. By the way, fruits grant extra power. Wait, what is this? What am I doing? Am I mashing A and B? I was not given an explanation. I was told tall tales about being shown where I am on the map, and suddenly I'm racing a crab. Whoa, Rich PKM with MX $20. You love to play this on a pirate PS1 disc. That's awesome. I mean, that's the perfect place to, you know, have found this back in the day. We actually checked out a multi-cart a few months ago, and it even had Adventure Island 4 on it, so it did make its rounds in the pirate world. But Rich, to hear that you've checked it out as well is very cool. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. So pressing select does bring up a map. I don't see where. Oh, maybe it's I need to beat him in the race to get the thing that shows us on the map. I do have the Japanese manual pulled up on my phone. So I can give that a read. Maybe it explains how we're supposed to win that race. 3 to the wolves. It did. Hello, Lucky Bacon. Dictionary system. I think a link to the past has that as well. No, very, very common to see that in the old classics. It says Adventure Island 4. Oh, does it? Wait, can you guys can see that on your screen? I need to see in OBS. I'm not being lied to. That is completely cut off on my CRT television. I'm going to take a photo of that, and I will post that in like the Discord server later. It's amazing what, sometimes OBS reveals about the span of my image and the fact that you guys can see more. But thank you, Wise Bunny. That actually makes a lot more sense then. And thanks to you again, Rich, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Okay, so let me get all my windows rearranged back here. Let's pull up my web browser here, making sure I'm still on the right tab. Can I scroll down? You see? Okay, here's a mini game. Sono hoka no evento, other events, bo no nobori, so climb the pole. A button or renda shite noboru special item o gamarao. So, okay, so we're gonna mash the A button. Apparently that is how you climb up a pole. Now that I know, as I was mashing like A and B and kind of everything. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Wait, I'm mashing A. You can see I'm so clearly mashing A. Did I miss something? I don't think I did. But, I mean, of course, in a game you're playing as Takahashi Meiji and you would match the A button. Each event, fruits. You can get fruit in each minigame. Oh, maybe I need more fruit? So the more fruits you have, the better it is for Meijin. So maybe I need more fruit to do better? Like, there's like a mole, like a hit the mole game. There's a few things. Maybe this is like we're not strong enough to do it yet. Do you mash B? Okay, I'm gonna double check that I'm not just going crazy here. It says hit the A button repeatedly. So I will try one more time. It was so exciting. Well, we gotta do it one more time here. If you get 8, it resets. Like, so that's the thing, right? Like, so maybe that's what he means. More fruits means more power. So I need to fill up 7 of the lights, and then we'll be better at climbing the pole. Because we're at 0 lit up lights right now. So that's kind of like really bad in the power department. That would be a really dumb system, though, if like that does determine how fast you climb the pole. Because it's so arbitrary. Like, just go around and find like 7 fruits, but don't pick up 8 by accident, or you're going to pay the price. So let's reload the screen a couple times, and yeah, this is what we're doing. Getting that fruit meter all powered up. All right, that's 5. That's another. So like, is it literally like he drops that every time kind of thing? Okay, so they respawn even if you don't leave the screen. Adventure Island's usually a game where like you can't really go backwards, so that's also a weird part of this. Now is he going to climb the pole faster than anyone's ever climbed a pole before? So yeah, I guess that's what he means by the way, fruits grant extra power. Wait, but no, I don't have any fruit. Where'd all my fruit go? Oh, apparently I'm fruiting. Okay. We got a compass or something. What a game. Remember, this is the last Famicom game ever released, by the way. They had learned nothing from like the 30 others they made, seemingly. Can you mash potatoes, Lucky Bacon? No, I think that's the next mini game we're gonna have to do that. So I guess that worked, maybe, or we just kind of felt pity for us. You never know. Can we do the twist chance? Twist it. Let's go. Fruit get Big Phil. So where am I on the map then? If the compass says you'll see where you are on the map, do I need to like select it? Wait, whoa, that is so much more of a map than I was expecting. Like I thought it was going to show where we were on the big map. That's crazy. Like 3D, like this is like you'd make like for school or something, a 3D diorama. I like it. Okay, well now we know. I did not mean to go back in. Oh no. No, I don't really want to race for 1 heart that I don't need. As fun as it was, here we go. Bokenjima 1-4 were released on GBA as part of the Hudson Best Collection Volume 6. I know that, I think the first one at least was released as part of the GBA, Famicom mini-series as well. Which is pretty cool. Rich, there are more items in the minigame. You need to do it more times, even for like that heart. Maybe like some of the other ones will give you better stuff, or like if I get that, pointless heart, maybe It will have something else too. Oh! Okay. Are you like... Oh! 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 Okay, well apparently it's time to fight Dracula, the first boss of Castlevania 1. Like the bat from the ceiling. So far so good, I guess. Alright! And what do we get for such a difficult task? A hammer! Just as we were told we would someday need. So can I switch that to be like our weapon then? Maybe I need to press A on it. That sounds more like it. There you go! Okay, it's Paper Mario time. And there was, I believe back here, someone who told us we needed the hammer. So yeah, definitely, like, as Metroidvania as it is, things so far have been very kind of, like, close together. And, like, very spelled out for us. Aside from the fruit thing. Got one of the most useless items in Zelda. Wait, wrong game. That's right. You got, if there's any pegs that need to be pushed down, we're good. This fairy can revive you if you get KO'd. Wow, we're entering the boxing ring now. Are you set? Oh, is this another mini game? I mean, I guess that makes sense why we needed the hammer, because I think this is the whack-a-mole I had alluded to. You need to earn 20 points to win. Okay, so like, we still have to walk around from mole to mole. So we'll see if we can do this. It's not exactly a, like, you know, fast process. Walk into the mole, and then there's a delay between when you press B and he starts hammering. But I guess we can buffer it a little. Press B a little bit ahead of time and get that hammer ready. That's 7, 8. Did it say how long we get? I don't really see a timer anywhere. Okay, yeah, we're getting into the groove. It all comes down to, you know, how strict it is. Oh. This is just like mole on the Game & Watch, or vermin, rather. Okay, 15, 16. Wasn't it 20? I think we needed 20, right? That's, so, do you have to be perfect, or are we good? I think, he did say 20, right? You need to earn 20 points to win. Was there literally, like, only 20? Do you suddenly have to be perfect? I mean, I guess if it's a revival item, it is kind of like a bonus. You don't technically need it, maybe. So that's why it's kind of rough. But we got this. We got this. Like, you don't actually have to, like, oh, like what's that? I wonder if it's the same every time. And, like, I can just memorize it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, remember, we've missed 2. So if we end with, like, 18, it literally does mean you have to be perfect. Okay, like... Oh, the top left one is brutal. Oh, no! Okay, we've missed 3, we've missed 4. We're done. We're done. No revival for us. Yeah, you have to be perfect! What kind of whack-a-mole game requires you to be perfect? That's crazy. Missed 5 Flintmaker. Yeah, so, like, you have to get exactly that many to then not die then. I wonder, like, do we bother? I always say I'm not perfect. Sleeping at home to saves your progress rich. So here's a question, like, if we die, do we go back to the last time we saved? So should I be running home like every couple of minutes to get the latest password? Because it could be punishing if we're like an hour in and I die and we haven't saved or something. And also there's something about like teleporting when you have the egg. I really don't know what it was talking about, but maybe we'll figure it out someday. Yeah, pressing A on it doesn't do anything. Maybe there's like certain places where you use it. It says something about a pedestal. This game has very annoying stuff. So remember, don't like scream out any answers if or solutions to puzzles if you know until requested, please. But otherwise, you know, we'll see where this takes us. Sleeping is very important. Dying wipes your inventory. Well, that is good to know. That is good to know. But okay, I guess we'll just kind of press on. Just the Noid whacking. That's so true. Okay, we'll try one more time, because I guess, you know, if dying is that punishing, then an item that revives you is kind of a big deal, but like, this is brutal. Again, I should be trying to see if like, if it is the same every time. Then, oh, like that's terrible. We already lost. Like, he's not that fast. Yeah, I should just, like, cry in the corner. Because once you miss one, it's like, why am I even playing this anymore? Does start or select do anything? No, it doesn't. So, okay, I guess let's go save and try again. And press on. Placing the egg on pedestals creates a checkpoint. I think the only non-explained mechanic that you need to know. Flint Maker! Macaroni and cheese! A bowl of that sounds pretty darn good right about now. Thank you so much, Flint Maker. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Okay, so let's... Like, if I could hit one more time, like, is that it? Like, we have lost all of our progress? That's kind of brutal. Please don't land on top of, like, a spider. Oh, okay. Again, you take 2 hits for some reason. Guy climbing up the tree. Very buff. Okay, so there's that. Can I jump through the floor by holding down and pressing A? No! Okay. So suddenly, it's really scary only having 2 hearts. In any other Adventure Island game, you typically only get 1 hit before you're dead, unless you're on the skateboard. But of course, like, you would just start from the beginning of the level, not from, like, literally the last place you saved. So that's our password, should we need it. Should you want to play along, too, feel free to go enter it into the copy of Adventure Island 4. I'm sure everyone's got raring to go. But, okay. So with that said, enough shenanigans. Hopefully we don't need the Revival Fairy. Maybe there will be another place somewhere to find the Revival Fairy, because I'm not that good at whack-a-mole. I am acceptable at whack-a-mole. We got like 15 or 16, right? So like I can get 4/5 of the moles in the, you know, that need to be whacked. But I cannot get them all. Okay, we got the hammer from in there. Is this something that can be broken with the hammer? Actually, there was that rock back at the beginning, but it was kind of like a really big rock. Do you think it's too big to be broken with the hammer? Now that I think about it. Do I want to go up here? Okay, finally, the paths might be splitting a little bit. I guess we'll see. Oh, there's a mole. Okay, we got an egg. We got a bomb. Wait, is that a bad bomb? Like, am I going to get destroyed if I stand around and experience the bomb? Maybe I will. There are more mini games for fairies. Fair enough. Okay, so like we got a mole. Like, what is this? Like, it's a bomb. It's still a bomb. It blew up, I guess, but it didn't do anything. Can I go down the mole hole? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, you can't go down the mole hole. Now we know. Oh, that sound means we're about to explode. Understood. So why would I ever use the hammer unless it was like to break open a rock or something? But okay. Pressing on. What is that? I'm afraid to touch anything. There's like... Oh, is that the pedestal? Does that mean that we've just Whoa! 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 We've just checkpointed? Do I still have the egg in my inventory? Okay, so like... There you go. I put an egg on a pedestal. Mission accomplished. Does the map say anything different yet? No. Don't forget there is that other kind of map we can read that may give us more information about where we are. We can go up or we can go down. Like, I do like the open world nature of it. It's getting bigger. I mean, it was, you know, we can't expect it to be too crazy right off the bat. This looks like water. Like a big old block of ice on top. And, you know, I'm guessing the hammer probably is not the solution we're looking for here. It's probably going to be something that could either melt that or push it down. Iron boots or something. Yeah, that's nice and heavy. But in the meantime, I guess it's cave time. That's a teleport checkpoint. You can go anywhere and use the egg. Oh, maybe if I had paused then and then used the egg on the pedestal, then we could have teleported. Okay, fair enough. What is that? Like, see, I don't know if I should interpret things as enemies or if, like, that was something I was supposed to talk to. That looked like an enemy from all the other Adventure Island games. Look at this block. It's like a very Mario, Super Mario World block. It's kind of floating above the water there. I love it. Now, how would you get that? How would I ever get in there? Unless there's like a way to swim up from the bottom at some point. Maybe we get the flippers? Why is it like latched onto my face? Oh, fruit would have been nice. Okay, oh, maybe I need to like water this plant and I can jump up through the ceiling. These are all things that may or may not happen at some point. I really need more fruit though. Oh, this is another pedestal. Oh, you can duck and shoot. That's really good to know. So now that there's an egg on here, let's theorize. I go down here. I press A here. Wait a minute. No? But how do you teleport? Oh, maybe the manual. The manual may once again help with this. Where does it talk about eggs on pedestals. Okay. Warp. So it's an item for warping. Each area has an egg pedestal, and if you put the egg on there, imayuru tokoro kara, like, so you can warp. And the way to use it is put it on the pedestal, and then if you press up, but I'm doing that and it's not warping. Maybe, like, if you select this, it says, like, you can tell it kind of does something, but then it doesn't really do anything. Maybe someday it will make more sense. Maybe not. Oh, there's a door down there. Maybe the door will solve all of our problems. Go to a different room and use the eggs. Oh, so like once the eggs, so it only takes you back to the last one you've placed. Well, we'll try it in this room then. What is that on the floor? And like, you never know if you want to touch anything in this game. Okay, that made this start to move. Fair enough. Jump over here. Fail that jump, just because why not? Ugh, okay. Don't bonk off the ceiling this time. And it is... Oh! A heart container! Oh, so was that a heart container in that mini game? And also, let's do this. So now that the egg is on the pedestal, if I do this, it takes you back here. Oh, so it's not like you can warp to any pedestal. It's just like the last one that you've put the egg on. And if I die, do I start from where the egg thing is? Hammer? No. Just like a big old block sticking up out of the ground, I guess. Some pretty excited music. What if we go up here? Can I jump high enough? Maybe not. Bit of a preview, I guess, then, on what's going on. Like, maybe if I press down that thing, it will start moving, or eventually we get like a higher jump. That will get me up there, but for the time being, I'm not seeing... Oh! What is this? Oh! I definitely expected that to happen. Oh, I touched it a little bit from the top. Just how punishing will this be? Poor old Master Higgins there. Oh, he's having a bit of a snooze, I guess. Oh, no! Okay. So we lost our heart container. That was like the only thing we, didn't have at the time. So if I do this, okay, I guess we haven't placed that yet. Okay. Okay, now we understand. And like, that's a good thing to get out of the way in terms of understanding. One thing that was bothering us all, like, does the hammer work on this? No, it's a little too chunky for that. But now we know. Hi, Christian. Hope you're doing well. What happened? 2 HP is better than 1 chance? Like, I can't believe it only starts you with 2. But like you said, it's better than you get in other Adventure Island games. We even had 3. I feel pretty silly for dying to that boss. But now that we understand the patterns and all that, shouldn't be too much trouble. I guess that's why you really want that fairy. That could have been like a whole... I wonder if it fills your health back to full. So it could have been like 5. No, not 5. Yeah, a little bit ahead of myself. Let's see. It's like, was this a heart container? No, that looks like the old, boring, regular heart. So there's like no reason to really play that again. Right, let's go get our heart container back. Thankfully, it wasn't too tough to get there. And beat that boss. See what kind of cool thing we might unlock as a result of that. What was down here? Or maybe, that's right, up was like a bomb for some reason, which was great, except not really. Down here, we get more fruit, which is always a good time. Here's that egg thing again. So that's really interesting that, like, it warps you back to it. Beating that guy doesn't give you a famicom controller like it does in the other games. Just to confirm... Oh, this was that ice thing. Yes. Okay, so let's go down here and over here. So it's a good thing we went back and saved, or we'd essentially be replaying the entire game right now. Is there going to be, like, a shortcut back to the start at some point? Like, how can I expect you to go back to your house every single time to save? Unless maybe he has multiple houses we'll come across. As the game goes on, whoa, okay, if you want to stop biting my brain there, it would be appreciated. Then we can duck and do that. Alright, let's go back in here. And get this. I could have put the egg there for quick teleporting abilities. But I did not. We only need one more fruit for another one, too. Okay, not quite. A little bit far. Still a little bit far. Ugh, that's what we're looking for. And the fact that the heart doesn't even come filled. Like, can you think of any game that gives you a heart container and doesn't fill it for you? Well, that's what that's for, I guess. But, like, that's ridiculous. Adventure Island 4 being kind of mean. So I guess when you hear this music, you know a boss battle's coming up or something. The heart of the minigame, it is an item to heal anywhere. Oh, so, okay. Well, that makes a little more sense. Because it's like, there's so many heart items then. There's the heart container. There's a heal anywhere heart. There's the heart that enemies drop sometimes. Okay, like, this is fine. Again, that we know what we're doing. It was fine last time, too. Just kind of blew up. So we should go back and play that minigame then. I guess, like, I should just play all the minigames we can. Well, there you go. He's very happy about that. And, okay, so that's, like, I guess, one of the 5 areas all wrapped up already. We're gonna have this game beaten in no time. We're even getting a new friend as a result of our hard-earned efforts there. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Use this. Ooh, a big old torch, the fire rod. Suddenly we're in the darkness. I'm guessing the fire rod would help. No? Maybe there's like a torch in the background somewhere I can light? Kind of weird it would just dump you in the darkness. But there you go. That's what that's all about. Do you think after lighting it, I should run back to see if like any secret doors have been revealed in the wall, Kirby style? It doesn't look like they were. Heart container doesn't look like the heart was contained to me, but our princess is in another castle. We've unlocked the power of friendship. Hello, softest cat. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. It would be great for him to have any homes and go frisk up the island. Just like every area's got another set of them. So yeah, I guess there's just like some floors you can only see. Oh! All right, and this magically, that dumps us off back in the home base here. So maybe this fire is used to melt that ice that was, you know, at the thing there. Does this do anything different now? Are you still too full? The boulder beneath crumbled. Indeed it did. Okay, so let's go play some minigame. Oh, that boulder did! So really, it's just like, okay, you be the boss, and now you can access new areas. So you can use the torch to destroy enemies, which is nice. Again, we're gonna go back and check out that mini game I maybe should have tried again. I'm curious about that egg that was in the cave we were in before that had water. Can you jump in the water? Like, is it required that I pick something up before I can swim? Or can you just swim right off the bat? So do I need to go pick up more fruit, or am I going to be powerful enough to climb this with the 3 that we had? Okay, 3 was enough. 3 was enough. So you're saying that lets you heal anywhere? Oh! There you go. Alright, let's go back in and see it again. Well, big old potion. This item restores all your health. Oh, so like literally the heart only heals like 1 heart anywhere? Wait a minute, I don't have any fruit. It is so dumb that you have to come into like the fight with fruit. Because yeah, no matter how fast you mash, you could be Takahashi Meijin himself. You're not winning that without the power of bananas. So let's go find some bananas. Dangerous to go alone. Take this torch chance. Exactly. Not feeling too well, softest cats. I'm not feeling too chatty today, so you might be a bit quiet. No, that's totally fine, everyone. Always, you know, chat as much or as little as you like. Watch it in the background. Just really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So let's go get some fruit, and I guess we'll get a potion if, you know, with the power of fruit here. We got grapes. There's some bananas. Again, not being so nice. Like, see, that's the heart that I thought it was. What a bunch of weird items in this game. And like I said, you know, I do have the manual, and it's always a debate, like, do you read the manual before you play? And you should. If you're playing an NES game, you always should read the manual first. But I also didn't want to, like, spoil what all of the items were and things that we would encounter. It's like, you know, you want to keep things a surprise sometimes too. So that's why I did not go, like, too in-depth into how everything works. just kind of read the story, and it was the most basic story you've ever read. Maybe it's getting more difficult each time, so, you know, 5 is probably good, but 7, now that's everyone's favorite number. Like, that's 6. Alright, 6 might do. To get the potion, the more health, the better, I guess. The items are 8-bit code. If you haven't figured out that fruits grant extra power now, I don't know what to tell you. But there you go. So it was pointed out to me that, you know, Hudson worked on the Mario Party games, and those are all about mashing that A button, so it makes so much sense when you think, is this item gonna warp you? Oh my gosh, no, this is the most important item that's ever existed. So apparently, the way to beat Adventure Island 4 is just to play the pole climbing minigame 15 times in a row to unlock all the items before you set out on your journey. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. So that's 2 fruits. Get used to the old fruit grinding. You thought that RPGs were the only games you had to grind in. You were wrong. Adventure Island 4 wanted to be the #1 grindiest game you've ever played. And so it shall be. And like, you know, usually it'd be like, you know, am I being cheap by standing here and grinding a bunch of stuff? But what else does the game expect of you? It takes you back down to 0 fruit every time. The only option is to just do this to get enough to beat the game again. Okay. Well, this is a very good item though, so like it's worth the wait. Play Mario Party prototype to win. Yeah, right? Like this is, you know, Mario Party 0 right here. Okay, is there any more? No, we've put him out of business here. Nothing to see here. Makes it sound like something shifty is going on. It's like, there's nothing here. What are you talking about? So, where's the thing that you put the egg on? I think it's here, right? Because I am curious, but what if I jump into the water and I like instantly die? Maybe I don't want to experiment with that for now. Hopefully whatever that egg is, we'll come back to it at a later time. Again, if you are familiar with this game, don't reveal if that's going to happen or not. But let's just kind of cross our fingers that I'm not supposed to do that right now. Let's get back to home as fast as we can. Well, I thought I had the bone equipped. That was my silly mistake. Okay, let's not die after all that work and have to do it again. Again, don't fall on top of like any enemies either, because I could see that being a thing. That's really easy to do. But let's get our heart back. Oh, he doesn't run very fast at all. He runs way faster than that in the other Adventure Island games. So obviously, between Adventure Island 3 and 4, you know, it's kind of a Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts situation. Everyone is out of adventuring shape, it would seem. Take the Takahashi Meijin Challenge. Beat the pole climbing minigame. 29 billion! Oh my gosh, there's more levels of the pole climbing minigame than there are of blue spheres, Wise Bunny. Papa needs spinach, you need fruit chance. But the problem is that, like, Papa eats the spinach and he's good to go for, like, a couple hours. Takahashi Meiji needs fruit and it's through his system in about 5 seconds. What good is that? Into the little cave we go. So, again, the map. I want this map to show me where I'm going towards, but we do have this cool map. Look, we've almost filled out all of our items down here. Maybe this one's the ferry. The far right one is the ferry that we were not successful in getting. I love this, though. This is like some Wagyan land going on here. Maybe someday we'll play those. All 3 of them on the Famicom. There was like Super Famicom ones. I don't think a single one of those ever got released outside Japan. But okay. Maybe you just seem slow because he's much smaller in this game. He's much smaller there. Yeah, I guess like the sprite might be a little bit different. I mean, the sprite's definitely different, but like in terms of size-wise, I guess he is like a little tiny. What's this? I was gonna laugh if he got like skewered by whatever this is above me here. Is this like another job for this? And then I guess there was that other ice too. I was wondering if I could melt that with the fire. So things are getting a little more open-ended. Look at this, going into Jurassic Park here. My favorite part of Jurassic Park, when all of the, you know, different suits of cards were lying around. Plus Star, my favorite 5th suit of cards. This is like a password we need to know. It's you know, pineapple. Okay. Thanks, game. Is it always back? Okay, the pineapple always comes back. And you can go in here and it's a pineapple. And you can go in here, and it's bananas. Or you could go in here, and it's another pineapple. Is it going to be like the one with the banana has like a secret because it's different? Whoa! Hello? Oh, like I saved you. So like, oh, that's their houses. Oh, because those are the symbols from when you get them in the other games. That makes sense. So can I like ride you and use you for my, benefit to explore new areas? Or are you just going to kind of hang out and like not be all that helpful? All right, sure. Star's my favorite fruit too. Like, star fruit is a thing. Can't say I've eaten it in like 30 years, but I do remember having it once a long, long time ago. And from what I remember, it was pretty good. Hello 50s Koopa Club. How technically impressive would you say this is for a late Famicom game? It's average. It's definitely not pushing any graphical boundaries, nor are we seeing any like super high tech. I doubt it's using like any super advanced, special chips or anything with extra graphics and all that. It seems pretty on average. Not what I would really expect from the last Famicom game. Compare it to like, Power Blade or Captain Saver as it's known. Things like that look way crazier than this. Like, this looks like it could have been released like early 90s, not 1994. Pretty basic, Fennec. I'm with you on that one. Again, it's not all about the graphics and stuff, but being the last game, you'd like to see it push a little harder. Not that like Wario's Woods or anything is really pushing too hard either. But I hope you're having a great night, 50s Koopa Club. What else we got going here? Ever heard of Clash at Demon Head? Of course. Or something Big Bang on the Famicom. That's a good one. But if you want to talk about games with bad English translations, that game is not great in terms of what you're reading on the English side. Oh, Dynamite Big Bang? It might be that, something like that. All right, we're in the fire cave now. I guess maybe if I'm not sure if I should go left or right, the map may help explain that. Well, the map looks like, I guess, the caves continue to the left. But if I go to the right, maybe we'll find something super secret. Is this health? It looks like it. Thankfully, things like that come back. Oh, the fairy again. But it looks like a different mini game. Maybe like a target practice? Come back with water gun. Alright, no mini game for us yet. And again, like, once you're at 7 fruit, you're, like, discouraged from picking up more until you really need to. But it's hard not to just grab every fruit you see, especially since the other Adventure Island games teach you to do that, because you're always trying to, like, make sure you're not starving. Oh, like, that's a far jump for slow master. So I'm guessing, like, water gun will help with that. So we have missed items somewhere. That's not good. Again, one more fruit. Or no, I guess I picked up too much fruit. Take that back. So we need a water gun from somewhere. Where am I missing the water gun? We can't go to the left. I mean, the left was like the houses. Can't go up. Can't go down. Again, with the power of the... Or were there torches I could have lit in that cave, in the fire cave? I need to start remembering our entire, arsenal of items here. And what could potentially be used where. But that's what happens with Metroidvania. Here I was saying, it's like, this is the most straightforward game I've ever played. But naturally, it was going to start out that way, and things are now going to become very, very complicated. You ride your dinosaur buddies by jumping on them like Yoshi. Did I not try that? There's no way that inside that guy's house, I did not try jumping on him. Okay, we'll have to go back and see. But what I'm doing right now is we're going to go see if we can melt that ice block with the torch and confirm whether or not it is indeed possible to actually swim in this game, because there are water levels in Adventure Island like 2 and 3. So there's no reason that Master Higgins should suddenly have forgotten how to swim, but I've seen stranger things in video games before. Okay, so up here. No, this is the wrong thing. Again, why is there a bomb? Nobody knows. Okay. And where did I place our last egg anyway? Like, where would I even go back to if I opted to teleport to it right now? But alright, up here, like, a block of ice has gotta melt with a hit of the old torch, right? No? Like, I guess you really do need something to kind of, like, weigh it down. Well, I'm all out of ideas. Maybe it's not ice. Maybe it's like a big plastic cube or something like that. Hello. Do I get bored of playing this? We've only been playing it for like, I mean, I was going to say half an hour. Somehow it's almost been an hour already, which kind of blows my mind. But no, I'm having a great time. Hope everyone else is having a great time too. So can you go in the water? Oh, you can. Okay. Okay. So it's a good thing that we came back and tried that then, because you just never know in a game when you see like water at the bottom of the screen like that. How do you swim? Okay, you hold A. Like mashing A is not what you want to do. You want to hold A to ascend. That was not what I was expecting. So, but at least we got the, the big old meat at the end of that to fill us back up. And I guess that explains how we're going to get this out of now. I should have tried this originally. Oh no, oh no. Swimming feels way worse than whatever you're expecting. Like, this is not great. Oh god. And then you gotta like take your thumb off the A button to press B. Good times. Can this be health? Thank you. Thank you. Where are we going? This is kind of cool though. But it's, good thing that that egg was there, because that was kind of like a hint on like go into the water and there will be something for you to find eventually, maybe. But this would have to be like where we find the water gun, right? The water gun being hidden underwater would make sense. It's not a mashing game. That's true. Like any other time, this game wants you to mash A, but not when you're swimming, apparently. Your videos are really good, man. You got to keep up the good work. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to hear that people are enjoying all the content, and I look forward to bringing you more of it. Again, like he just drops like a stone. It's more meat. Why did I just do all of that? Why did I just do all of the underwater stuff to reach a dead end? Like we did go everywhere, right? Can you go through any walls in Adventure Island? Thankfully, he can breathe forever. Of all the woes we've had playing games where the characters can't breathe in water. At least Master Higgins has... What else do you have to do on a deserted island but practice your breath-holding abilities? I guess that's it. Here I thought I had found some super massive secret, and it was just extra health? Okay, if you say so. And there's no other water to go in, right? So that's still... The egg is still there. No, like, that's just that. What if we go behind where the boss was? Like, what replaces what the boss room was? Is my question. Oh, you can't even go back into the boss room. And like, I still can't get up there. Like, that's so horrible. Maybe if we had brought the dino guy like we were thinking. Like, the fact that this looks like a button or something, we can't press it. Can the torch press the button? It cannot. Alright then. Seeing those spikes underwater, and I guess this game being related to Sega reminds me of an absolute rage bait worthy mechanic in Alex Kidd. Oh my gosh, I need to play more Alex Kidd. I've heard there's some crazy things that go on in those games. Please do more Sonic-centric content. I'm subscribing, by the way. Hello, EJ7087. I'm a big fan. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much as well. Yeah, we can definitely do more Sonic. I'm glad that the Sonic content was so well received. I enjoy the Sonic games, so I'm sure you have not seen the last of Sonic on the channel. Thank you so much again. With a water gun, yeah, like the water gun probably perks that thing up. Like we've been down there, right? Like I did go into every thing of water, I believe. Like we went into this one, which brings you here. Like that's just so weird that there's this whole underwater section and it doesn't seem like there's one thing that really comes from any of it. But again, we learned the fact that we can swim now, I guess, so that's great. And like I just like pressing against the walls in case there's a case where there's a secret inside the wall, but I'm not sure if this game is ever gonna get that cryptic. You never know. But okay, sorry about the detour, everybody. Let's head on back. Is this like a fire? Like if I had the water gun, could I put out that fire and maybe something cool would happen? Where am I missing the water gun? It sounds like maybe I can jump on top of the dinosaurs, so I should go back and try that. So does that flower mean that the coyote's about to appear? It does. And he only takes one hit in this game. And your weapon's a lot more horizontal than the axes that you throw around in the other Adventure Island games. So it's like there's a lot more accuracy when you're throwing, which is kind of nice. Go back to the boss room. The button-looking thing is something you can move with down and B? Why would you ever think to press down and B? I pressed down. I pressed B. I did not press them both together. There's no way. There's no way that's true. This is a wild goose chase, I'm sure of it, but we'll go back and check just for fun. I'll leave the egg here so that we can teleport back quickly after I inevitably go all the way to the end here, but there's no way that down, like, what does down B do? Down B is just throw. Why would that push the button? But we're gonna see. We're gonna confirm. Let's get one more fruit. There you go. Okay, so over here, over the spider, around that guy, over here. I like these blocks. I'm for some reason really impressed by how those blocks that you jump on over the water. All right, we're gonna press down B this time. Somehow I feel like I've tried that. Like, okay, oh, well, that's not gonna help our cause. All right, I'm pressing down. I'm pressing B. I'm pressing down B. Like this? Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Oh! What did that do? Can I, like, stand on that? What is that all about? Like, what is this? Oh! Oh! Of course! Of course that's how it works. Oh, I'm just silly though. Oh, okay, it comes back. So if I do like this, and I can do this, we can try again. Like, he just does not build up momentum in this game. It's so weird. But okay, now we know. If you see a little rock on the ground, that apparently means you can pick it up and throw it. Okay. And it's just me after all that. But, I mean, we learned a lesson about how to play Adventure Island 4, so I suppose that's good. Wait, what the heck was that? I can't even tell what the goal is here. We're exploring the island, trying to save the 5 things that happened, apparently. Oh, yeah, so I can do this now. But that was good to learn, Rich. Thank you for that one. But okay, it's dinosaur time, maybe? Let's go find out. As we head back here. Can I go across the top for convenience sake? Like, how do I get up to that? Unless you get, like, a really high jump at some points. Again, the mole's coming out of the ground, not so nice. I guess we're taking the low road. Knuckles and Knuckles corruption would be funny. Don't worry, there's more Sonic to come in the future. I've heard everyone loud and clear that it's a thing everyone likes, and I like it too, so it's a good recipe. Again, glad everyone's enjoying the content. Thank you all so much for your kind words. Okay, we actually don't want to die. I need 2 more fruits to extend my longevity here. That's 1 fruit, that's 2 fruit. Okay. So let's go down here. A lot of this game feels like it's just going to come down to just grinding for fruit. Either whether you need it for the minigame or whether you need it to survive, just like, you know, spend as long as you need picking up fruit, I guess, is the moral of the story. I guess we should save. I don't know if I've actually done anything that's, like, worthy of being saved. I'm gonna fill my health just in case saving saves how much health you have. Let's go up, get a new password, and see what we can figure out from there. Go on and adventure on an island full of fruits from animals and cooked meat out of eggs. That's true. That doesn't really make all that much sense when you think about it. But okay. You can't climb this tree, can you? Okay, this tree is like really thick and you can't walk by it apparently. But let's go. I'm always, you know, pressing down and ducking instead of grabbing the ladder, which is great. But let's go back to Animal Town, Dinosaur Town, and see if I can get a hand. Maybe that's how we, you know, get up there. The dinosaur will let you go up to the ceiling, or the extra weight of the dinosaur. Maybe that's how you go into that water in that one spot we were looking at. Oh my gosh, though. Like, if he moves a little faster, maybe... Oh, there you go! There you go! I mean, that makes so much sense when you think about it. Maybe at some point we'll get, like, a speed power-up. Those are my favorite RPG pickups, when you can finally move faster. So what do we do now with our newfound ability? Hopefully it's not like he gets hurt once and he's gone forever. Doesn't look like we can go up there. So you can't hold up and shoot up. You can only shoot left and right. Can he stand in lava? Like, he can in the NES in the other games. So he should be able to theoretically in this one too, right? Okay. Thank goodness. But like it doesn't help with my floral problem here. Maybe we do need to take him to that water. But like I doubt this guy would do all that well underwater, so let's just see. Let me double check that I'm not missing anything else here. Like, I guess I should be picking up fruit because I've accidentally looped back around. Anything inside like this lava fall? We need the water gun for that mini game. All right, that's my other thing is that maybe he'll help with that block of ice or whatever. And if not, then I'm really toast. Oh! Oh! Oh, can I like go through this now? Whatever that is. No? Yoshi acquired chance. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh! We're chaining them together all of a sudden. So maybe like having Dinosaur has unlocked like new abilities here. It's start time! Problem is is there like a warning of when it's about to run out? Like, yes! Yes, this is great! So here's like another case of, is there anything I can do in here? Sonic invincibility. Can he climb trees? He can't climb trees though. Oh no. Oh no. I did not think this through. So he can't even get up there. How do you get off of the dinosaur? Up in A? Up in B? Am I dead now? Have we soft locked ourselves? Okay, that's the map again. Like, up in A, no. Up in B, down A, down B, left, right. Well, that kind of got rid of him. I'm guessing he'll come back when we leave. He's just gone! He literally could not stand around for 10 seconds while we went inside that building. And he's gone. Okay, so that's how you get rid of your dinosaur. And yeah, there's no way to get him up to that block of ice then. To even try that out. Well, let's, I guess, just try random things. Like, oh, I wonder. He's in your inventory by selecting the bones. You can save your dinosaur to your, oh, maybe there's like an option there if I'm riding him. I realize my mistake. I think I understand. That hole where that plant is, I think it's a hole. It's not. Oh. Okay, well, let's go see this about the dinosaur. And then I'm going to show you all what I just realized. Something weird just happened on that wall there. So you're saying if I do this, I can do this. Bones? Oh, like this bone? Oh, and now it's the spade. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Thank you. That will help a little bit. But all right, everyone, because holes in this game aren't death. There are so many like Adventure Island quirks you need to wipe from your brain when you're playing this game because it's so different. Like, see, it's not lava. Oh, that's crazy. What is this? What am I looking for here? Okay, here's a thing. I can do some of this. There's a door. That's cool. Like, I was going to say, like, is that lava? Interesting that it's not lit up at all. Okay, here's like a weird... Oh! Oh. Are you going to give me a new item? Like, is that what happens when you beat, like, mini bosses? Because you always get new items? Well, this is most certainly a boss that we are fighting right now. Most difficult boss I've fought this minute. Baseball bat? Telescope? Water gun? Oh, it's one of those ones with like the thing that you push. I understand. Okay, so we got the water gun now. And now how do we get out of this cave, I guess, is the answer. Andrew Island 4. Hi, Loot. Hope you're having a great night. This was June 1994, the last licensed Famicom game. Oh, do I keep going? Do I go up and see what's up there? I guess I could put the egg here for quick teleportation abilities. So I could do that, do that, do that. And then we should go back and see what new things we have access to with the water gun. So like, let's go here. Let's do this. Can I defeat you with the water gun? Oh, the water gun does do damage, it seems. Like, he's definitely like flashing a little from that. There's a door up here, so this is why we came back to check. I always press start like once I've selected it, but no, you have to press A. What do I do about you? Can I do like a little? Oh ha! There you go. There you go. Oh, what's it gonna be? Wait a minute. Okay. What's it gonna be? Maybe another heart container could be good. It's weird that, like, this game has the worst feeling platforming out of all the Adventure Island games. The water gun is usable on fire-based enemies. We'll see later. Okay, remember, don't spoil too much of what's coming up. But it's good to know we got more fun on the way. Okay. Like, can you, like, you can't duck jump. If I... Yeah, okay, you can ride that. There you go. All right, another heart container. Whenever you have like a little puzzle room like this, that seems to be what it is. Another unfilled heart container. You gotta love it. And there was one more plant way back near the first mega boss that we could rejuvenate with liquids here. So perhaps we'll go back and give that a look too, because that may help us on our quest. Have I played Sonic Mania? Yes, I've played Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was the very first game I ever purchased on the eShop after getting my Switch back in like 2017. I did not play through Sonic Mania Plus though. I did pick it up a couple of years ago because it was like the special edition and it was a really good price. And you know, I'd never played Plus, so I'm like, I'm definitely gonna check it out someday. But I've still not actually checked it out. But it's definitely on the chopping block instead of you know, in terms of things I do want to play. But alright, here we go! Invincibility becoming like a much more common pickup in recent times here. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, now that I had the water gun, I could have done that other mini game and tried to get a fairy another way. But see, this is why, you know, when Andrew plays Metroidvania, he enjoys walking back and forth along the map 50 times. Every single time he gets a new item, you gotta try it everywhere. Where other people may not, you know, be as obsessive, or maybe you are. You know, how do you play your Metroidvania? Do you like when you get a new item to instantly go back and try it in all the places you've already been, or do you just kind of like ignore that and move along? I'd love to hear if I'm alone in that regard. But like, there was definitely a plant down here. I'm pretty sure. That's. Can I put this fire with the water gun? Was a question we also had. Aha! There you go. So like that helps. In that regard, can I use it on you? Water gun's pretty nice, I gotta say. It definitely has its uses. On that guy. And on these guys, and right here. Whoa! Alright, what's this? Ah, this could be another heart container. And like, that's why we're doing this, because like, it's worth it to make a detour if we get more health. Oh! Half a heart? Are there actually pieces of heart in this game? That might be what that is. Like, I need to get one more half and then we'll equal a full one. I was not expecting that, but here we are. Cool. Speaking of Sonic, I just got an Nimbrick RG Arc C. It's shaped like Saturn controller, perfect for Sega games. Nice. Boss fight, spoiler alert, boss fights exist in 99% of games. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. Let's press, oh, that's right, I don't need to walk all the way back, because if I use our egg item, that warps us right back to here. But, the big old but, before I do that, I should see about that water gun related minigame. Could be interesting, if it gives us that revival fairy. So just like in Zelda, fairies reviving. We've got pieces of heart. We've got revival fairies. I'm seeing a lot of inspiration from A Link to the Past, which was already out at this time, which is kind of crazy to think. Okay. Yes. 20 points. Let me guess. There's exactly 20 points for the taking. Okay, so you can't really jump. Okay, so I'm just pressing B to shoot some targets, apparently. Okay, okay. I mean, this is a lot more laid back than... No, it went right through it! What was that? Than the mole thing. Okay, we're done, we're done. I mean, I still like it more than the mole one because... You know, there's a lot less movement involved. But these minigames are jank, I'm sorry. They're so jank. I mean, there's more... Was it 20? Actually, there's like a lot more than 20 in this one, it seems. Let me guess, we got 19 out of 20. We'll try one more time. That one had a little more leeway, I think. Very good blueprint of A Link to the Past. Yeah, only 20. Like, there was definitely extras. So why the mole game is so strict, we'll never know. Okay, this is a kind of a good... Or not, apparently. Why does it go through them sometimes? Like, you can see how some of them are, like, kind of differently aligned on the conveyor belt, but, like, I can't move up and down to align myself with them. Like, I can only move left and right, so I'm not sure what the purpose of them being set up like that is. But, they're set up like that, that's for sure. 16... 17, 18. There were way more last time, though. I think. Okay, one more try. One more try. At least it's easier, mentally, physically, and in every way than the whack-a-mole one. It's a carnival-style game, so it's legally required to be rigged, I suppose. Softest Cat's not even wrong. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. Speaking of carnival games, not really. Last night, I beat A Link Between Worlds 100%. And the last piece of heart I got was that freaking baseball game. Wasn't like the worst thing I've ever played, but it definitely took a few tries to get the 100 points required for that. Okay, 17. 8. So there were exactly 20. I could swear the first time there were more. Alright, you know what? We don't need no stinking revival fairy. Maybe there'll be an even easier bonus game at some point. I can't believe the requirement of perfection being forced upon Master Higgins in this way. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not that good at carnival games to get every single thing. I doubt it would be a fruit thing. Oh, that's true. Because maybe the first time I went into it, I had more fruit, and that's why there were some additional targets? You never know. Can that put out, like, the fire on that platform? It can. Maybe the next time I see a minigame like that, I will go in with more fruit and see if it makes any difference. But so far, hopefully, we don't need too much more health. We'll see. We don't need any Phoenix Downs, no max revives, none of that garbage. Okay, so like I could go up there. Okay, what's the map looking like? So there's an arrow pointing to the left for some reason. Maybe that means like, you know, that's a transition to another map? Let's take a brief look at where this leads to, I suppose. Oh! So we are in the volcano zone all of a sudden. I'm feeling a little bit scared of being in the volcano zone. Like, I definitely feel like I could lose all my health in a hurry in a place like this. We got Totemo's fault. Like, what is that? Like, that's like if I use my my friendo, he helps with the fire. So like I should be doing this. And then we can kind of just walk in the fire all day long. See, these are the big brain moves we're looking for. I don't... Oh, and then he's gone! Friendo just destroyed! Well, that's not nice. It did count as like an extra hit though, so Yoshi confirmed. Oh. Anything up there? Was that just like a different way of coming here? Like, where am I on the map now? Weird. But like, what did I miss out on by doing this? Is this like Super Mario? It is Super Mario! We're getting Mario ripoffs, we've got Zelda ripoffs, every series will be ripped off. Nothing will be spared. So which way do I want to go? Suddenly we're in like the maze zone. Apparently I just ended up in like the evil zone. with the evil dinosaur. That wasn't very nice. And I can't go back up. Okay, you can't go back up. Panic was for nothing. The island has way too many active volcanoes. I love it. At least it doesn't insta-kill you when you hit the lava. That is true. That would be really mean, SME 64 plus. Someday we'll reach our targets. Like, I'm guessing, like, maybe that flashing thing is another boss? Okay, so that's our destination now then, anyway. Again, we could be missing things in the kind of middle there, but we can always come back and explore, I guess. But we've made it this far so far, so let's just keep pressing on. Hopefully I don't defeat you, and then one of those things where, like, because I scrolled you off screen, you come back instantly. It is not Ninja Gaiden confirmed. Alright, so we got a door. Is this a boss door? Oh, we got that. Well, we got this guy again. But, like, I can't get to it from this side, so I have to, like, do a little bit of this. Can I put it in the lava? Yes. Okay. 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 You could lose a lot more health than you gain trying to get a thing like that, but in the end, it did bring us back to full, so I'm not going to complain too much. I have 6 fruits. Do they disappear? Like, maybe I don't want to pick up. Okay, they do, eventually. Well, the ones that the enemy drop does, those ones do too, but they take, like, different amounts of time to disappear, which is interesting. Man, if I had my fire dinosaur, we'd be laughing. Ugh. Okay, we still got it. We still got it. They even ripped off the annoying up pipes. They ripped off everything, dang it. Okay, like, is there a reason I'd want to put an egg there? I don't feel like there is. So this is feeling pretty bossy. And it's playing the bossish music, so okay, I think we're making good progress here. Remember, I do have items which may fill our health if we need them. I'm guessing I'm gonna need the water gun for a fire boss. Is he just gonna, like, pop up out of the lava here? It's Reznor! Fire version. Oh! Okay, big ol'... Where should I be? Like, I have no idea what your pattern is. Apparently that is your attack pattern. Okay. Is that all you do? I mean, there's a part of me that's, like, happy that's all he does. Like, there's no way that's your whole attack pattern. There's no way. There's not going to be, like, some surprise sneak attack that insta-kills me coming any second now. Right? Like, what is... Like, there's no way it's this easy. Well, okay. We're working on it. He seems to be losing health. Let's hope he is. I like it when my bosses have a health bar. Boss health bars are great for knowing if you're doing the right thing. We don't need more Athena incidents. You may or may not have seen my review of that crazy NES game. It seems like I'm doing something, though. Like, there's no way that a flashing effect like that does not mean I'm dealing health. Or, you know, dealing damage. Right? It's like... There's, like, he's not dying, but at the same time... Oh, he changed color! 3 years later, he's getting redder, so that's gotta mean we're doing good. I would assume, anyway. But this is a boss. Alright. You have never seen... So he's okay, he's not dead! I was about to... Oh god, no! We're done for. We're done for. Okay. Are these guys gonna take as many hits as that last... Are they gonna do, like, the top, bottom again? Is it always the same pattern? So there's the top. And then he's gonna do the bottom one. Ooh. Very difficult. Okay. Oh. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. We are fighting the boss, everybody. Oh. But if they mix it up doing bottom first? Nope. There's no variation, it would seem. Although, what if I defeat this? Is it going to be like I have to fight the 4 small ones after this? Maybe I should be trying a different weapon. I mean, you would think that fire against the fire boss would make the most sense, but like, it just feels so wrong. How many hits this is taking. You just want to stand there while I give you the old heave-ho. I guess I won't complain. As I mean, I'm guessing it's waiting for like the top one to do its thing, but the top one's not even around anymore. Now the small ones? Okay, so we're not done yet. Okay. So I'm doing a bit of this. So there they go. They're gonna do like a big whoop. Okay. I mean, that's a little sneaky. Okay. Just kind of stand there and you're good. So they go under, and then I go here, and then I... This is the fire boss of all fire bosses. Oh my goodness. Like, it's still going. It's still going. Oh. Did they all have to take like 50 hits? Oh. Oh! Okay. And that makes this easier because I got rid of the front one, which is great. And there's no way he gets even smaller than this. Like, just how many times can he, like, shrink down? Okay, almost there. This is, there's no way there's any more after this. At least there's not a time limit. Thankfully, Mr. Higgins, Master Higgins, got over his, you know, hunger problem. And he can now survive years without eating. And there you go! And the volcano is toast. This sure is one of the fire bosses of all time. If you had the usual 2 HPs, the boss would have won. That's true, but we do have a health refill, I think. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you said it. Use this? What is that? A kitchen knife? Butcher's knife? I like how it always brings you to, like, you know, test out your new weapon section. What is it? Oh! We be surfing! Okay, on ice. I see. I wonder if the next section is going to be the ice section. Once again, ripping off Ice Cap Zone here. You could be playing this, or you could be playing Sonic and Knuckles in 3. Take your pick. And again, like, it doesn't even fill your health after beating the boss, but I think we'll save anyway. That, everybody, is 2 bosses down out of 5, it seems. Did the volcano become a geyser or something? Yeah, I think it just, like, is no longer active. We just destroyed that whole environment there. But remember, we do have to go back and explore it a little further because there was, like, areas that we did not even peer into. So I just saved. If I do this now, it brings us back here. And I think this was before all those Super Mario shenanigans. So let's do that over here. Like, we gotta check just in case there's... Oof. Okay, some extra, you know, health lying around or something. So, like, we go up here. And I think I went up. So, for something different, we'll go to the left now. This is a fascinating game. Like, the thing that this is the very last Famicom game that came out. And, like, you know, it didn't sell great. I think it was Hudson's, in the end, worst selling Famicom game. So, account for the fact that it was, you know, a late release. Oh! So, this doesn't even lead to those pipes. Those pipes were something completely different. Well, that's unexpected. But okay, I figured that, you know, those pipes would meet up with this path, but no. We have a whole other area to explore still. But yeah, like, it didn't do that great. You know, it was late release. It was... This game's fine. It's like, I'm having fun. It's great playing it with all of you. There's questionable moments, I think we can all agree. Like, that boss was... that was really weird. But we did it, and that's what's important. Again, this, like, turning Adventure Island into an RPG, I think that this is a really cool concept. The execution is okay. It's given like Rad Gravity vibes. Has anybody played Rad Gravity on the NES? It's similar in some ways. Okay, down here. So yeah, this was like a whole new world over here. So we don't need to go down this one. I guess we'll try middle. Okay, there's an egg. And it's just health? There's no way this whole side area is for like a little bit of health. Look, it still scrolls to the left. There's gotta be a secret to the left or something. No? What's the map have to say about this? I guess it really is just a dead end. Okay, well, that's somewhat disappointing. Let's do that, and let's get out of here. Let's go check out our new dino friend. 2 out of 5 rescued. To think Mega Man, the Wily Wars came out after this. Hello, official Gemini Man on the big old Sega channel, or in Japan, you could have owned it on cartridge as Rockman Mega World. Such a cool game, and it's great that it's more accessible now because, again, since it never released on cartridge in the West, it was kind of a hard thing to play for a while, but it is on the Switch Online Sega Genesis app, for those who might want to check that out. But again, I hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much for watching. So were these the same guys who made the first 8 Mario Party games? Indeed. Hudson, so now you know where they got the button mashing from. It's this guy. Let's get some health. Jump on you. You're the one that farts all over the place. Does that help us at all? Is the question. I'm not so sure it does. Again, we still got this crystal hanging down from the ceiling. Like, do you double jump? Do you do anything special? I guess now that we know we can put them in our reserve pocket, maybe I'll go check out that block of ice or whatever. That we thought maybe if we're riding, you know, an animal buddy, it would sink far enough. There is, of course, the water dinosaur buddy we'll, I guess, unlock at some point. But where exactly it is, I don't know. So yeah, I actually have no clue where we're supposed to head next, but we'll just kind of walk around until something happens. In fact, this guy did kind of give us a bit of a hint last time in that regard. He's like, the rock blew up, and I thought he was talking about the one that we blew up, but he was apparently talking about that one. So are you like the hint guy? The lava in the cavern beneath subsided. Oh, is there like somewhere new I can go inside the lava cavern now? Maybe. I'm gonna go check out the water thing just in case. But maybe I need to investigate the volcano a little closer then. Oh, this cavern! The lava subsided. Oh, apparently the sparkly star zone was hiding down here all along. Can I go down here? Okay, here's a Mario pipe. So I want to go in that. Okay, it's like a return pipe, I guess. Interesting. Blue Yoshi's kind of acting like Yellow Yoshi with the farting. Exactly. Sonic 3 came out before this, didn't it? Yeah, Sonic 3 came out a month before. There you go. So are these the same guy? Yes. Yeah, it's funny when you start comparing, like, you know, what came out before what. But, you know, you think about it, Kirby's Adventure came out in 1993, and that thing was, like, mega popular. So there was still a market for, you know, late-day Famicom games. Just not starring big ol' Master Higgins, apparently. Is this a boss? I'm not even sure, like... I guess this is a boss. It's a classic Adventure Island 4 boss. And there he goes. What is it, a spear? Or a paintbrush? We are halfway through the items, everybody, and no powers yet. I'm curious what the powers might be. Like, does that mean like maybe like a high jump could be really cool? Although that one place where I thought we might need a high jump, we actually did end up getting up there without one. He be stabbing. He stabs up too. That is cool. That is cool. Okay. And it's like nice and quick too. So like I'm just pressing that B button and he stabs like 50 times a second. So I'm enjoying this. Oh, can I stab into the big old wood? Oh, he be stabbing. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is great. This is my new favorite weapon here. It's like, take some of that. I don't like you. Take some of that. Can I go through this? Yes, you can. It's meat. Still looking for another half a heart somewhere. Yeah, okay, what other things might we be able to accomplish with our, stabby here? We're given a choice. Usually the left one hasn't been that good. My guess is that the left one connects to that other one that was there, but we still got to explore everywhere anyway. This is kind of like maybe a dead end. Just the guy walking towards us menacingly, but the stabber got rid of him all okay. All right, let's go back up here maybe. Oh, they didn't just do that. They knew what they were doing. I need one more fruit to get us our fruit power back, so no real big deal. There's my fruit just waiting for us. Okay, Penguin Man. Oh, okay, it was me. I was gonna say, like, I don't like being there when the egg opens because then you don't get to see what it was even picked up, but in that case you could see ever so briefly it was a bit of the old meat. Again, every time I see a hole I think, oh man, I'm gonna fall in it and die, but you're actually supposed to go into the hole, which is so weird. Okay. There is an egg pedestal. Like, can I jump to the left instead? Yes, you can. But how do I get to the middle? I'm not sure. I guess we're not getting to that yet. We'll continue pressing on to the right. So yeah, I mean, we knew that the ice zone was going to be coming up. Where's that surfboard I got? Oh, this thing. Oh, because I get like super cool moves with my okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. I wonder if there's anything else I could have done with this that like I completely forgot about. I already had forgotten that we unlocked the surfboard. This is making it a little more swimming to proceed through Snow Zone here. I should also be referencing our map a little more. Not that map, even though it is a map. This map. No sign of the boss yet, it would seem. All of a sudden, it's Ice Climber's chance. The stabby. There you go. The only thing your enemies have to fear is spear itself. Speaking of which, it's spear time. Boom. Like, the snowboard's fun and all, but you can't be spearing your enemies when you're on a snowboard. Honk! You may not pass without P-Coin! Oh man, I left that in the bathroom. And that was way back at the beginning of the game. Oh, there's like a star. There's a block, apparently. Is this where I get the P-Coin? Oh, wow, how convenient. This P-Coin will raise your attack power. Honk! That's my favorite. Are you set? Yes. By the way... Oh gosh, I got 4 fruits. What is this? Sumo? Where's my stabber? Okay, I'm guessing it's an A mashing game because they all seem to be. You have been sumoed. P. It's like Power Rush from Paper Mario. Nothing to see here. Honk. Let's go. Of course, I leave my. It's like what? Like so my attack power. Oh yeah, so there's the power up we were talking about. I mean, increased attack power sounds good to me. I like how it's required that you get that though. Like, there's no reason that you should be required to pick that up before you go through here. The game's just really, really hand-holdy, it seems. It could not bear the thought of you getting any further without that increased attack power. So that's water. Pretty great. Do I want to go into the water? Don't forget you can stab out. Can I stab down? Okay, there's no down stab. No down thrust. What's the map showing? Where should we go? Well, the boss seems to be to the right. Maybe I want to go into the water after all. Maybe a bit of a bonus path. Not like finding another heart container will fill our hearts anyway. That has to be the saddest thing, getting a new heart, and they don't even fill it for you. Why is there a thwimp? And like the Angry Sun's mini cousin. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Is this like literally gonna give us 1 more health? Okay, it did. Like this is kinda annoying. Is this gonna be meat, please? Oh, okay. And you can't even defeat that guy. Can't even defeat that guy. Can this be health, please? Okay. We lost our heart item. Hopefully we can get that back at some point. Okay, can we crawl underwater? Do not ask how this physically works. Anything is possible on Adventure Island. Perfectly balanced game with no exploits, says Skredgy. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks so much for watching. Like Zelda 2, you only need to drink of water and just go a few feet over the fountain and get somebody. That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, sometimes the things in Zelda 2 are kind of weird. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't like this guy. Now, it's another case of like, which way do I want to go? The less we have to swim around, the better. Up and to the left looks like probably a secret, and then maybe like to the right is also, like they're probably both dead ends in the end. So I guess we'll just kind of run by this. And in here perhaps, and up here. Okay. Maybe I need the snowboard for this. That's probably what it's trying to say. There you go. Oh, okay, this is looking good. This is looking like a little more health. But how? How do I get up there? Can I go from here? Okay. So you do a bit of this, you do a bit of this, you do this. And what did that accomplish? That now moves. Okay. And there you go! So we did get 2 pieces of heart. And that's a whole new heart container. Empty heart container, I should add. Venture Island, just not nice enough to fill it up for you. Oh, and the second you like are off the snow, snowboard stops working, which maybe the the pro snowboarders in the chat can confirm that's how it actually works. Hello, Serpent Knight. Does the Hudson Bee make a cameo like it does in the others? Not that we've seen so far. Totally possible. It's still one of those remaining question marks out there. Hope you're having a great night, though. You're wondering when we were going to get the other half of the hearts. There you go. The suspense is finally over. Will there be more heart pieces throughout our adventure? What do you think it looks like? We can hold 3 more still for a max of 8 HP, 4 times our initial starting point. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh no. Okay. Again, swimming in this game feels kind of garbage. Ooh. We have the potion. If we really, I also have, if we really need it, the express pass back to Master Higgins' house. Oh, I'm holding A so hard right now. Okay, is this health? And am I correct in thinking that if I go down here, I'm holding A and go back up, we have infinite ability to increase our HPs? It looks like that is true. Again, not sure exactly in this game, like, if there's any walls you can push through, but I still feel inclined to check every now and then. Oh. Okay, and one more. One more. Gee, it sure is boring around here. My boy. Adventure Island 4 is what all true warriors strive for. Is that literally it? It's the fruit zone, but like you can't get too much fruit anyway. Is this painful? I've always been wondering if like these are pain. No, Master Higgins wearing his hard hat today. Spike's not doing anything. I'm also pressing up just in case there's like secret doors anywhere. But alright, apparently that was just the funnest dead end I've ever seen. Like I'm a little bit curious about down here. But again, like is this just a bunch of nothing? It seems it is. I blame the bees? Probably. Oh no, I took a damage. How will I ever recover? Where was the last egg I placed? Can we just like instantly get out of here without more suffering? I forget where this is. This actually might not be long before the water. Yeah, literally like right here. So we're good. That was a good move. First one I've made today. So it plays like a music note sometimes when you get the fruit, because there's no points in this game. That's another difference between other Adventure Island games. The score is gone. By 1994, nobody cared about score anymore. Surfboard one more time. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're on our way to our 3rd boss, right? We're getting closer. Oh, there's a heart. I'm kind of stuck because we can't surf on hard ground. Again, don't have to worry about these anymore, which is kind of nice. And it's Mario time again. Now where do you think I should go? Well, considering it looks like to the right is the boss, this may be for bonus. This might also be like the way back. I'm kind of worried. Because, remember, there was like that one underground section we saw, which hasn't really done anything yet. So let's do a bit of this. Do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Down's probably like a bonus or something, so I guess we'll check down. If you got here without the water gun, you have been soft locked. Let's give you a bit of that. I'm not used to guys taking more than one hit. Like, what happened to my attack power increasing? We still have the P coin, right? And yet things are taking more hits than ever. Maybe it's like Xanadu. And getting the power amulet actually makes you weaker. Yeah, never know. Kid Sid said, go up. This is far out. Radical dudes. We're gonna find another bonus here. What do you think? Full heart container this time? Or half a heart container? What do I do? Like this? And then this. Okay, so I gotta do like this. And then this. Oh, we're back to halvesies. Those freebie full ones we got at the beginning of the game. I guess we're just being nice. And now things are getting a little more serious. Alright. Ugh. Alright, where can I get some more HPs? Well, not until I rejuvenate this guy. Somehow the plants are living in the frozen tundra here. Again, another thing we're just not going to be questioning today. When will I corrupt another game? Corruption of Adventure... Okay, gotta get good here with my bouncing abilities. We're corrupting Adventure Island 1 tomorrow. Every Friday is typically some sort of corruption or messing with video, with rare exceptions where maybe, you know, we look at something like the Golden Mushroom or other things I find somewhat interesting. But again, glad everyone's looking forward to that sort of stuff. Don't worry, there is more on the way. In the animated FMVs in one of the Zelda CDI games. Isn't that a quote from there? Yes. Takes us right back to the old YouTube poop days of 2008. Like, maybe, like, that arrow makes me wonder what that was all about, right? Like, do I want to go to the left there? Probably not. Again, that might have meant that, like, it takes us back. So I'm not going to do that just in case. But I want to check up here. The big map doesn't help you all that much. I wish pressing select would just bring you right to this one. Okay, maybe a little bit of... Oh, surfboard would have helped there. But if you fall, you come down here. And what's this area all about? Anything good down here? That's where an egg can go. Okay. Let's get the surfboard out. I call it the surfboard. The snowboard. Again, I can't attack on the snowboard. I wonder if I can jump on top of enemies when I'm on the snowboard. Alright, now that we have this, we'll do a bit of this, and a bit of this, and mess... Oh, there you go! I absolutely called that. You can jump on enemies with the snowboard. That's actually really cool. I like that. Kind of turns into even more of a Mario thing. Ugh. There you go. Up there. Nope, can't go up there yet. But down here, like, how does this help? Like, if I do that... But where do I go from here? Maybe I... Oh, this block, maybe. Oh, there you go. Okay, now it's making a little more sense. And this is the boss music, everyone! This wall is very suspicious. I hope this boss does not also take 15,000 hits. Those plants just have good artificial genes off this cat. Oh. Let me see here. Alright, everybody. What do you think we're going to need to defeat the ice boss? The torch would make sense. Not good range, though. I mean, we did just get the spear in this world. Maybe the spear is the solution to all of our problems? What am I looking at? Okay, it comes down, it grabs a block of ice. This is like a Wily machine or something. It's gonna drop the block of ice, I'm guessing. It goes like 1,000,000 miles. So do I do like this when you come down to grab the ice? Okay. Okay. Understood. Yeah, something with a little more range, I guess, would be good. Oof! Okay, that's not good. I'm trying to get too greedy here. Okay, I am playing like garbage. So before we have an absolute disaster, hopefully we can get that back. Like, it's not that hard. Just need to get into the zone, I guess. Like there, it's like, that's all you gotta do. It's the worst though, like if I fill my health and I don't take another hit, we'll feel like we always wasted that, and it'll be a sad moment for us all to look back on. But that just be how it goes sometimes. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Oh, he's getting faster. Okay, okay. Don't do that to me. Oh, well, there it goes. We'll just have to go win that minigame again and get our potion back. We already had to go and get the heart back anyway. It's flying guy time. Doesn't this mean we can actually fly around now? That would be great, if true. Hello, Metal Wario! I played a bit of this ages ago when I discovered emulation. How does this hold up compared to the other adventure islands? Completely different. It's a completely different beast. It's, you know, Metroidvania. There's some questionable bosses and stuff. It's an umbrella. Ooh, can we float around? Princess Peach Daisy style? Oh, there you go. So jumping and then holding B gives you a cool little floating ability. And we got the P coin. Did any other Adventure Island game have a P coin? I don't think so. Therefore, confirm that this is the best one around. Can I even like float in the water? Wait a minute. Okay, so jump, hold, wait. Oh, I somehow switched back to the bone. How did that happen? Oh, you can't switch to the umbrella in the water? So, float, and then when you land in the water, he's in like a boat! And if as long as I keep holding B, he'll keep like turning into a boat. That's cool. So by falling into the water by accident, we actually learned something new about this that we did not know before. Will that ever be helpful ever is the question, I guess. But okay. And as long as I'm holding B, maybe it will protect us from like falling projectiles too. That's cool. I like that. What a cute animation. Exactly, exactly. And back home safe and sound. So let's save that up. We're getting there. We are getting there. 5.5 hearts. Let's go get our, you know, abilities back. What do you have to say now? The ice on the hilltop east of here is gone. So we have to go back to the ice area because I definitely missed some things there. Oh, so that's what it means. That ice block that was there, I guess, has now disappeared. Can I use this as a shortcut here now? Maybe if I was a little bit better. Fortunately, I do need to switch to like a proper weapon here. It's time to spear everything. Okay, so do a bit of that, a bit of that. Hopefully, we can get our potion bottle back. It wasn't like a one-time deal. He stole Kirby. That's right, Kirby as well. Yeah, umbrella, very practical item in the video game sphere. There's what we're looking for. Oh, I only have one fruit though. I don't think I'm ready for the ultimate challenge yet. We need to destroy a few more of our enemies first and increase our destruction power. This, you know, just like how Mario rewarded for flooding the town, Master Higgins rewarded for his environmental destruction here. But, you know, if that's what you gotta do to get your hands on some of that precious fruit, it just be like that sometimes. Three might be enough. Like, it's so weird how, like, 0 is just nothing, but then, like, 3 can still be enough to win. Like, yeah, it's so strange. This is how matter is created. There you go. And just like that, it's time to grind for a couple more fruits. But thankfully, we can come back and get these items anytime we want. So I don't feel so bad about using the potion now. If it's that easy to get it back. Hopefully, okay, it is. It's that easy to get it back. There we go. And one more time. Very nice. So, the question now is, where was my last egg checkpoint? It was here. That's not bad. Because there's 2 things I think I need to check out, right? Trying to think. Yeah, because there was one that was down here and like to the left, where I was afraid that the arrow would take me back to the start. So we're going to confirm if that's true or not. So go up here, down here, Was it here somewhere? I like that I can keep doing this. Kind of feels like messing around with Karibo's shoe, in a way. So down here, and then yeah, I never went to the left here. What was I missing out on? What is this arrow trying to imply? Oh! This is a good thing we came back then. Here I thought the arrow meant like, you know, shortcut back to the start, but I was wrong. It's meat! Well, that was not really worth the trip. But there's still one more thing we never figured out in the Snowland. I forget exactly how close this is to that. Here's the guy. Honk! Welcome back! We may proceed now that we have the P coin. We did check to make sure that the P coin guy, I believe we did check to make sure he doesn't give us anything else. Let's just double check that that has not changed in the meantime. I noticed that there's this block here. Like, why would, oh, I wonder if I can take this block. Will it come with you through the gap here? No, it disappears. Okay, fair enough. Let's get our snowboard on. Maybe it was a little early for the snowboard. I meant I wanted it in this room. So we can jump across these gaps. And there was like a pipe. Now that remember, we went down. And, oh, like, yeah, I've been up here, I'm pretty sure. This might be more meat. Meat's always a good time. Yeah, like, I don't think we've been over there. Oh, no, yeah, we have. We've been in that one. But there's one more that we didn't really go into. Or, like, we went into it, and we weren't sure what to do. Because I thought maybe it was, like, a return path. But then it turned out that maybe it wasn't? Have we done this? What is this? Probably put out the fires just in case that makes something happen. Like, yeah, this is that room I was talking about, but I guess it is just a return? No secret to be found? Okay. Well, we came back to investigate. Unfortunately, nothing all that interesting happened. But now we know. And this is kind of like where we want to be anyway, so it all ended up working out in the end. Honk! Just imagine if you were renting these games, and if you drop, they repo them all back, says Chance. That'd be kind of mean. It's Haster Miggins, says Flynnmaster. Hello, AJ from Malay. What up? Looking forward to the Corrupting Adventure Island video. Thank you. Do you know when that will be? And I don't mean the messing with video. One time I asked when Corrupting Sonic was, and someone got confused. Corrupting Adventure Island is tomorrow, so that's only a few hours away. Thank you so much, though. So glad everyone's looking forward to it. Friday is typically when you're getting, you're messing with videos. One Friday, and then the corrupting one will sometimes follow. The week after that, and then again, sometimes it'll be, special videos on Friday as well, like the Golden Mushroom, or looking at the Mushroom Gates in Super Mario World, just, anything that's kind of odd I enjoy making a video about. So sometimes you'll see some bonus stuff like that, but tomorrow indeed will be the Corrupting Adventure Island 1 video. Again, so it means a lot that so many people are looking forward to it, and I really hope that you enjoy. The interesting thing about the Messing with Adventure Island video is I did a mix of RTC and FCEUX, my Lewis script, so it's kind of in two parts. Like, it's all coming out as one part. But, like, one half is the RTC half, and one half is the FCEUX half, and be sure to let me know what you think of how they compare, which one you think is more interesting in terms of when it comes to NES games. And, again, hope everyone has fun watching that. 10 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, Eastern time. And there you go, it's water time. Uh-oh, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle seaweed, everybody. Don't want to be touching that. Oh, we got, like, bloopers coming after us. Ooh, I don't like any of this. Oh my gosh, swimming controls are not good enough for, like, on-the-fly dodging of everything. So we'll put that there just for fun. Uh-oh, it's water time. We saw somewhere down here that there's a door, because we've been to that door to the right, so we knew that there was going to be another door down here somewhere. Is this a boss? How do I want to fight a boss underwater? Do you think the water gun will defeat the boss underwater? Maybe I can't. You can't use the water gun underwater. Interesting. Bones underwater? I guess that's what we're at. Okay, well, we're kind of getting wrecked. Like, I do not move fast enough underwater for an intense battle. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, I think I killed him. I think I got him. Did I? Okay. I was debating on defusing my other heart. I might use it anyway. Unless this gives me a bunch of health. Is that an axe? More Castlevania references? Oh, it's like a big hammer. That's not what the item we just picked up looked like, though. Oh, it is like a really big hammer. Okay, we should probably still use this, just in case. What is this good for? Why did we need a bigger hammer? But, you know, it's good we got it, I guess. Trying to give the jellyfish bones. I have no idea what that was all about. You watched most of my SM64 randomizer stream. Fun stuff. Would definitely love to see an Ocarina of Time rando sometime. But you're a fairly new viewer, so I don't know if you've done one before. No, we haven't done a Ocarina of Time randomizer yet. It's definitely been on the discussion table, though. Doing some Zelda randomizers as well. So I think you'll likely see that coming up. And again, appreciate that you're enjoying everything. Thank you so much for finding the content, finding the channel, and really means a lot that you're checking everything out. But with that, we got star power, everybody. I should probably pick up more fruit. We need the HP. I just can't believe there's like no run button. Like, I'm not crazy, right? I don't think there's any difference between holding B or not. Like, every other Adventure Island game, you run if you hold B. Like, yeah, you cannot tell the moment that I let go of B. That's just so weird. Is this what we need the big hammer for? This might also help with like another crystal that we've seen. It's Crystal Town! So I'm guessing that we're on that island at the bottom right now. We are, you know, making progress through Adventure Island here. NP2, hello! We got Jason Bratcher. Howdy there, neat people. A certain Florida brat dropping in and hoping everyone's Thursday is awesome. I hope you're also having a great Thursday. Thank you so much for stopping by as we play some Adventure Island 4 here. We're definitely getting somewhere. Can I break this with this? Oh my gosh, you finally get some health back. the buzzing bees gotta come by and mess everything up. I like this, like quartz coordinate or something like that going on. How do I get over there? Can I do this to get up here? Is that a thing we want to do? Did I get a heart by breaking open a rock? That's good to know. In fact, I could farm that by doing this and this maybe. There you go. Never complain when game lets you do something like that. And did I miss anything down here? Do I dare battle with the spiky snail and risk something happening? I guess... How do I make that jump? Oh, I should have gone and got the flying buddy, maybe. Oh, that might have been my demise. Maybe we're supposed to have gone and gotten our flying dinosaur friend. So where was the last checkpoint? I think the last checkpoint was in this room. So if I... This isn't going to help much then. Yeah, I'm going to go back and... I completely forgot, after all the shenanigans we did, that we unlocked a new dude to mess around with. So let's go back and grab him. You got an ad in the middle of your responding to me. Oh, sorry about that. But I had to rewind the stream to hear it all. Well, I really appreciate you stopping by and for putting up with the ad. But no, it really means a lot that you and everyone else checking out the stream tonight. So many kind comments from all of you in regards to the channel and the content and all that. It means a lot everyone's enjoying it, and look forward to bringing you more. Oh, well, there goes that guy. Okay, so let's do a bit of that. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe for once we can finally experience this up here. Like this. There you go. First time ever actually getting to do that the proper way. A little bit of a shortcut backwards. It is a... Oh, have I never done this? What is this? Oh, the fairy. This fairy can revive you if you get KO'd. What game am I playing? 20 points, of course. Something involving birds, I guess? Do I gotta spear the birds? Oh, balloons. Okay, well now this is, you know, my wheelhouse. Like, it feels like, the game feels like it expects you to have a run button. But then there's just no way to run. And it's weird that, like, you're not as fast as the game expects you to be sometimes. Now, I will feel a lot better if we get an item that would, like, revive us if we die. Ugh. Ugh. Where's the last one? Yes! Oh my god, now there's extra. It's gotta be fruit related. Is there if there's 4 extra because I have 4 fruit. There were 4 extras because I had 4 fruit. That's the key. Again, more fruit means more good stuff happens. And just like that, we finally have the fairy, everybody. Time for more fruit and button mashing for healing items. Exactly, that's true too. I'm gonna definitely be taking a trip inside here. Is even 1 fruit enough to beat you? Like, I want to see the difference between 1 fruit and 0 fruit. So apparently even the 20 ones, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, we need, the 3 fruit seems to be good. It's so dumb. What it should be, and it should do it the Wario Land 4-way, is that if you already have full health, and you get an 8th fruit, it stays full at 8. That's how the bar works in Wario Land 4. It might even also be like 8 red dots you have to pick up. And if your health bar is already full, it will leave the like dot bar full, and any points that you collect while that bar is full are doubled, I think, is how it works. So like, that's really good. But this game got it wrong by like lowering your bar back to 0, even if you already have full health. But okay, so once for the heart, once for the potion, and we're getting there. We are getting there. Softest cut. There we go. Get some meat back. One more time through Fruit Valley here. Is 2 enough? Is there anything good inside this rock? Is it always a heart? It may always be a heart. Which is, again, I guess good to know. Alright, 4 fruits. No one can beat me now. But the power of citrus, we shall prevail. You said button mashing is a nod to your ButtonCon playlist, where all the button gameplay videos go. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, so this is Hudson. We're playing as Takahashi Meijin here. Localized as Master Higgins, who is of course known for pressing that button 16 times in a single second. So I guess it makes sense that minigames would all involve mashing in some way. But alright, potion reclaimed. We got the fairy. We are just like more powerful than ever imaginable here. And we're about to go get our, flying animal buddy. I knew I'd fall on that guy someday. Which I'm interested in seeing like just how much it lets you fly. Just how broken will the game be? Oh wait, no! Oh, I could have used the umbrella to get across that gap! I completely forgot about the umbrella! Oh, that's probably what we were supposed to do. But it was actually worth it to come back and get the potion and stuff anyway, I guess. Plus I can teleport back there, so like it's not like this is that bad of a deal. But I was curious if I can use this hammer on this now. I guess not. Still kind of something lodged in the ceiling there. But let's find out what our, flying pterodactyl friend here has in store. Here he is. So you can literally just fly anywhere? That seems really broken. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where did he go? Are you telling me it's like really limited? Like, I don't see any bar or anywhere, any gauge that tells you how long it lasts. So what it's telling me then is I should just, like, put him in the reserve box, and we will save him for if we really need him. That's making me curious if there's any places where we could find secrets with that ability. Because there was it down here? One place where it's like, I thought maybe if we could ever jump higher, we would find a secret. So I'm going back to investigate very briefly here. I don't think it's up there, though. I think we keep going here. He escaped, says Chance. Oh, no. The dino expires on a timer. None of the other ones expired, though. That's so weird. Yeah, the umbrella, right? We all forgot about the umbrella. I mean, it was really cool when we were testing it out, and then we immediately forgot that it existed. But again, I don't mind this detour, because I think that's, we're discovering some things this way too. But did you guys all notice what I'm talking about, or am I just going crazy? I might be going crazy. Let's go up here. Let's go across here. Gotta love our increased attack power thanks to the P coin. Like over here. Oh, that's not what we want. Like I'm trying to like wait until like the very edge of the platform before jumping. I should save. Next time we're at Master Higgins' house, probably. Oof. Okay. Thank you. Like I'm talking about like up there. Like why else would there be a lip there if we can't get up there somehow? So I'm gonna equip you. I wonder if we like turn him off fast enough, if we'll get him back. Maybe that's the trick. It's like the blue shell, how like you spit it out before it lasts too long, and you can keep pretty much using it forever. Thank you so much, Benji, UTTP. Do not terminate. Really appreciate you subscribing. He can fly anywhere. This feels really broken. Immediately realizes that he has the time limit. Is this a secret? No! There's no way that this exists for no reason. I'm pressing up. I was sure that maybe some point you get to jump up here and there'd be something. But apparently, we've been bamboozled. Well, with that, I can do this to bring us back here quickly enough. And here we go. Man, the fruit does not float. Now we know. But yes, with the power of the umbrella, we should actually be able to make a little bit of progress now. Is this where we want to go? I think so. Where that, like, crystal was? I remember there being so many spiders along the way last time. Maybe we just got lucky. They all despawned for some reason. Yeah, when like, you point out, it's like, please do not terminate. It's like, well, now that you said it, maybe we need to reconsider. So there's that. I can get, I mean, that gave us one anyway. So yeah, with the umbrella, which again, I'm glad I'm not the only one who forgot that it existed. We can do a thing like that. There you go. Oh god, what is that? Grasshopper, giant grasshopper for some reason. And can I break open this rock for guaranteed refreshment? Oh! Whoa! Where's my guaranteed refreshment? Well, I guess there's none of that. I could put an egg there, but like, do you really want to put an egg in every single one of those? Doesn't always seem so necessary. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Need one more for some HP. I can go down that hole. What am I finding over here? That was good. Is this like a place I can go up? Yes. Let us review, not that map, this map. Where do we want to go? We have a choice. We can go up, we can go down. Up might be the secret way, so I guess this is where I'll check. They're fruit floats. Do not die of death, Flynmaker. We're trying our best here. That's hardcore advice. Is this like a Metroidvania? So yeah, the first 3 Adventure Island games are just side-scrolling action platformers. For some reason, they thought it would be a good idea to turn the 4th one into a Metroidvania, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. We got this big map to go around. We're picking up items and different power-ups along the way, especially the P coin, which has been the utmost importance. All right, this is indeed the secret zone. And whenever you see a room like this, you know a heart container is probably nearby, or at least half a one, which would result in an all-new one at this point. So that's a button we can press. And okay. The puzzles. I could also just fly with the dude and like break the puzzle. I'm tempted. This is like kind of like a tough jump. No, it's actually not that bad. There you go. And again, not even nice enough to fill your hearts after all that. But we got 6 out of it looks like 8. So maybe that means 2 more halves are hiding out there somewhere. Did you ever save, says Chance. I don't believe I did. Because after I used the egg teleport, We never ended up going back to the house, so we are living on the edge here. But because I have the fairy, like, that will prevent anything... Oh, gosh! Anything too scary from happening. This guy's got big brain! He's like the Mojo Jojo snail. Maybe we should be using something. But I don't want to have to get the fairy again. Does anyone remember where I even got the fairy? There was a minigame somewhere. I think it was maybe underwater. No, that was a boss underwater. Somewhere there was a door, and I was able to get it by just stabbing balloons, which was really nice. Oh yeah, it was when I stabbed the wood thing, and it took us to that weird area. What do I want to do? I'm scared of the amazing hopping worm. Okay, well he's dead. I could put an egg there. Can I get any more fruit from Mandark here? No. Can I get any more fruit from Wormy here? No. I don't trust the big old bee coming towards me there. I'm trying to get like... Where did that even come from? What was that? Where's my fairy? There's my fairy. That was that was terrible. Just terrible. And now I'm gonna get all the fruit I could ever want. Where am I even going? No, I should have stayed up after all that, because I think that's probably where the secret is, at the end of that hallway. The end of that hallway probably has like a meat or something, so I was that close to getting all my health back. Is what we're about to find out right now. Watch. Actually, this is just a big... Oh, the thing could get me across there. No, you always gotta look up for the falling stalactite of doom. And that was my first and final mistake there. Very just like the Legend of Zelda. Now I'm living on the edge again. Can't say I'm all that impressed about that, but sometimes it happens. Aha. Okay. No, where does this go? Like, which way is the secret way is what I want to know. That's all I'm interested in is secret prizes. This J coin will enable you to jump higher. Now, this is what we've been waiting for. Pyong! Are you set? I got 7 fruits. I can't lose. By the way, fruit grant extra power. Am I just mashing A again? Okay, B is jump. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so basically you have to use 2 thumbs. You have to hold B to jump, and then like keep mashing while he's in the air or he stops moving. Well, that was kind of cool. Yeah, there's nothing better than being able to jump higher. Actually, the only other thing better is like if you can move faster. Maybe that's what the last coin is. We got P, B, and J. Well, it was like P and J. If there was a B, it could be for getting your butt moving faster. Imagine clicking no. I don't want any more power-ups, please. Okay, with all that said and done, like there's another door here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in this room though, by taking the super secret way. Oh, I just noticed they're making like increasingly higher notes each time I collect one. And that's been obvious this whole time. It's because I don't have the volume like too high, else you guys be getting all this feedback on your monitors here. But okay, what's inside here? What? Oh, you may pass Pyong because we have the thing. Like they really make sure you have the items before you're allowed to play more. Look at that. Am I supposed to be able to jump that high? Now it seems like I'm breaking the game. But I love this. I absolutely love my newfound jumping abilities here. The P coin, the J coin, and the Bitcoin, if it is B, that would be really funny. That's true. It would, that Bitcoin like confirmed stole their logo if the last one ends up being the letter B. Yeah, place your bets on what you think it might be. So, there's definitely something above me. How do you get up there then? There's the boss. Maybe we'll just continue and see if like it loops around, I guess? There's definitely something up there. Oh, I could have flown maybe. Oh, I should have used my flying abilities. If that ends up being a secret, like that's definitely... And if it's not a secret, then I could like really sequence break by flying there. So I think I still have my flying friend, I do. I'm so mad about the fairy though, but we'll get it back. The spear balloon game, you know, Balloon Fight Adventure Island Edition wasn't that bad. Now which way do I want to go? Alright, looks like down maybe. The secrets of some sort. Here you go. Oh! We all know what these rooms mean! Oh my gosh, that looks very violent. I wonder if I need to press this button. Like, there wasn't too much thought put into these puzzles, and I still failed miserably. A half? Oh, it's a meat. Okay, I mean, honestly, I'm good with that. I kind of needed it. There are a lot of flight sections. Check them always you can. Yeah, so maybe that's what that was. So maybe I should go back and investigate that then? It's just so terrible how he only flies for like a second. The interesting thing is though that because I like, you know, put him back into the reserve. Is this where you need to fly? Like, I wonder if the timer resets every time I do that. Oh, how was I supposed to know? Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, you know, which way to jump after doing that? Can I make this jump? No, that's like, oh, with the umbrella, probably. Okay. So, something like that. So, yeah, oh, okay. So now I'm up here. I could put the egg there if I wanted to. Again, it's always a matter of like, which way is the right way? That helps in no way whatsoever. Behold the F coin for fire, not for when anyone might have immediately thought. It can fly forever if you hold. We'll have to see about that. No, it's just some things in this game work in really funky ways. Like, I'm not sure if I want to go up or down. I love our newfound jumping. What was in that egg? Oh! Okay. Violence was inside that egg. Like, is there any bad thing that happens when the bomb explodes even? Oh, I should be using the umbrella as like a boat. But I was too silly, and now I have no idea where I'm going. What is, like, this is probably like a place you don't want to be. Okay. Something like that. Oh my gosh, it goes even higher. And then it goes down, and I'm like, that's where the boss is? Probably. But we're missing so much. Can this rock give me HPs? Please. It does. Let's grab this, and I guess explore a little. Okay. Go across here. Is it just like an alternate path, or do you think we'll actually find some goodies up here? Can this be health? I love it. Oh, almost. But I could have corrected that mistake if I did this. And then I did this. And then this. Do I want to put this here? I don't know if I really do. And then I'm here. And then I'm here. But that makes me really curious then about the spot a little bit back. Oh my gosh. That thing really had it out for me. There seems to be something up there. Whoa, man, seems like he gets extra screen high up to... That's true! He even goes a higher screen up than that. So, I guess we do need to fly around a little. And see just what's going on. Oh my gosh, but this again? This again? I need one of those respawning rocks so I can just get as many hearts out of as I want to. See, this is where the Metroidvania part starts to sting. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, like, what is this? How am I supposed to do this? I have one heart left. Oh no, okay, I'm gonna use this for one additional HP. Okay. that. There's got to be something good up there. There's got to be. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to go back and restock. I'm not... Yeah, see? I would have been dead. I would have been dead. I'm not risking dying now. I guess if I had put that egg in that later one, then I could have gone right back to it. I didn't remember it was so far back. Because yeah, it was like up here we were curious about. Okay, I'm gonna go here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here, so that I don't lose them. I think there's anything up here. Oh! 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 There you go, and this is exactly why we came here. It's just meat, though! Where is my heart container? Look at that cloud. Does that mean I can go even higher? I'm scared to use my pterodactyl too much more. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole cloud area. But what if I lose them? It's a scary thought. Okay, that's why I'm down here. Okay. Yeah, the world really expanded up here. There's so much to do. You can teleport back after restocking. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I'm not going to go any further without our potions and stuff. Doesn't seem like a good idea. And go across here to here. Just for fun, should we go up? See if I'm missing anything in the rafters here? Like, that's crazy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, that was not well planned. Okay, let's restock. I think it's time to go get some items back. Go get our pterodactyl back. Wow, there's even cloud area up there. Yeah, there's so much more we can do now that we can fly. It's so interesting. But I have to be really careful here because there's nothing that can save me if I run it. Well, we screwed up. I mean, I should not drag all of us into that. I did indeed screw up, but that's part of exploring sometimes. Just never know what kind of crazy shenanigans you're gonna get into. And it's time to restock. I shouldn't get too much more fruit because we're gonna need that fruit power. So remember, we found out that even in the games like the balloon burst and stuff, that how many fruit you go into it with determines how many extra chances you get, which is crazy. The ability of fruits should not be underestimated. But thank goodness this one is... I mean, I guess not knowing that the fruit helps now, that could have helped with the whack-a-mole games and stuff too. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that? Well, I think we get like 6 extra balloons, so we're good. Oh, so it's funny how this is a case where like the higher jumping is actually screwing me up. I never thought I would hate high jump, but here we are. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Whew! Might as well get a couple extra for good measure. There you go. It's rigged, it really is. And you didn't have like a secondary prize, right? No, you got the fairy, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Oh, it took my spear away. Even though I was literally just using the spear in that minigame, it took my spear away after the game. Alright, let's get this guy. Then we gotta go back and get the flying guy. And that will give me a good opportunity to kind of, you know, figure out how exactly he works, if you can use him forever. Alright, even 2 fruit is enough to win this minigame. Serpent Knight, working tomorrow. Hope you have an absolutely great night and a great day tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching some Adventure Island 4 here. Not sure how much longer we got to go. Looks like we're just about wrapping up that, you know, area we're in now. And there might be 1 or 2 more after that, so... stream won't go too late from the looks of it. But thanks again for stopping by, Serpent Knight. Remember, you have your ticket back home. Yes. The problem is I forget where I got it. So if I use it, I'll never get it back. And that's what I'm worried about. It was I might have been in like the lava cave somewhere, but again, not a really convenient place to go back and get it again. Should I need to. Let's save. It's probably a good point to save. Again, anyone who's playing along, that's the password you're going to be wanting to enter there. All usable items are from that Crab Tower Climb game. Don't forget that. Well, like the ferry's from a different one. And I thought that the home ticket came from a different one too. But maybe I'm getting it confused with something else. Alright, with our high jump, still no ability to go up here. Again, maybe that's the next place that we unlock. I still can't believe there's no way to move faster. Again, don't spoil if there is. I definitely want to be surprised. At the you know, such a concept. But I'm hoping that's the last power-up, is he will actually move somewhat faster. So, again, like, why does he disappear? Like, that's just so weird. But it seems like as long as I, you know, pause and unpause, like I can fly for a bit, pause, put him in the bank, jump around. Wait, like, what is that? What is that? That's happened before, too. Like a sparkle appears here. You saw that, right? Can I climb this tree? No. Okay, I need to get my dude back. I'm so confused. Like, why did he explode there so easily? Like, if I fly here, he always explodes. Oh, he explodes because you're going, like, back towards the houses. So he's not a timer. It's just he always explodes, like, on this plane of existence. Oh. Oh. So we can fly him forever. That was more confusing than it should have been. Probably just because... Oh, and he even, like, shoots little eggs and rocks or whatever at everybody. That's right, just like in the other games. Okay, okay. He has infinite flight. Well, now that we know, that will change things fairly significantly. And now we have to try flying everywhere to see if there's anything in the skies above. But apparently not right here. We're learning. We are learning. And I guess we can use the egg to get back to here. And this is the perfect opportunity to start exploring the skis. Anything up here? No. But yeah, that changes things significantly. Slowly learning, but you'll learn in the end. Well, that's what's important, right? So this is like the water and the cloud world all bundled into one. Interesting. And we'll put them away for safekeeping while we can. Knock out some of these dudes. The fact that things like this come back every time. The other rocks don't come back every time. But that one really likes being a bit of a menace, it would seem. Okay, let's grab this guy back. Let's go as high as we can. The really mean thing, though, is that like you essentially get one hit with this guy. And then you have to go all the way back and get him. Unless there's something I'm missing. But that's really punishing. Whoa, whoa. Look, we almost lost him by accident right there. Okay. And then, was it down here we go? I think so, yes. Okay, we're getting back to where we were. Almost. Kind of a weird situation you're put into there, but it worked out in the end. And where from here? Oh yeah, this was for the umbrella. But I think in the end, this was just for a bonus anyway. We actually want to go down? No, it was up I think we wanted to go. Or maybe. Oh, no, up was for the jump thing, and then you go through here. All right, we're getting back to it. We're getting there. Keep watching the skis. You got it. You got it. My streams have a lot of silly old Simpsons references that I always think like nobody's going to get anymore, but I'm always impressed by people still catching them. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you're having a great evening here. Like, this guy's mean. Like, again, if one hit means that my friend is gone, then, oh my gosh, what is dripping on me? What is that? Some sort of liquid falling from the clouds? That's not fair. I'm just kind of going up and down to see if there's any secrets around. Maybe I already got all the secrets in the skis. Is this something? Like, it's seems kind of like a secret-y area, but there's nothing there, and nothing here. Hopefully we got everything. And proceeding on. Kid Sid, this is basically ROM hacking, so we're playing the English translation patch of Adventure Island 4. But this is actually like a real game that came out, the very last officially licensed Famicom game ever in Japan in June of 1994, just months before the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation launched. You could be playing this on your Famicom. So up here, and here, and here. Again, there's just like so much verticality to this area. It's hard to know if I'm missing anything or not. Never seems to be anything like too high up, I guess. But you still gotta double check. Is this when you let your guard down is where it'll be like the one thing you need to find. Your reward is a snail! My brain is full of old Simpsons references. Seems to be a Simpsons reference for any situation. You annoy your brother all the time with those. No, there really is a classic Simpsons reference for every situation. I love it. Okay, we have 2 hearts. I did get the fairy back, so like we have the safety net, thankfully. What? You saw that? You saw. I totally hit that guy. Okay, like I don't trust anything, so I guess we'll use this. Oh, that's better. That's more like it. Is this the boss? Can I take invincibility into the boss fight? That'd be so funny. Yes! 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 That's what we like to see! You got boom boomed! Where's my upside down question mark? Jeez! That was probably the best boss of the game, and we'll never know the incredible things he was about to do. I am shocked that worked. There's no way I thought that was going to work, and you know, kudos to the programmers. They put it in there for like the slim chance you'd get there with a star. I'm not even mad. Let's get out of here. That boss was very hard as well. There's no way I skipped the hardest boss in the game. There you go. I kept calling the snowboard a surfboard. So now I call the surfboard a snowboard. Let's go. So, you know, the boat on water was fun, but now we can just like literally surf along the grape juice here. This is great. Like, this is a very charming game. Is there some places where there could be some more polish? Definitely. But like, am I having a good time? Also definitely, so, you know, that's good and all. Is it worth the premium price you will pay for it being the, you know, last Famicom game ever released? Maybe? Not? Question mark? But I mean, there's enough ways to play it out there. Look at us getting our health back as we sleep, so that's actually really good to know. That actually makes a lot of sense too. So there's the password if you want to check out where we're at. And kudos to this guy for kind of giving us a nudge on like where the game wants us to go next. The jewel near, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Just magically vanished. So, like, we've been calling it Metroidvania, but honestly, this game is so much more linear than I was expecting. Like, there's a little bit of like a split path here and there, but otherwise it is very much like you will do this next, and then you will do this next. And even the, Metroid games are also kind of like that, where, there's like a way it kind of is intended for you to play through them, but then there's sequence breaks and all that. I guess I don't need to go get another dino, or I do. I lost my Dino Man somehow. And the one that we just unlocked is the water dino, but we just kind of beat the water level, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But hello, Serpent Man. It's Dory. Let's go. We played Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim's definitely something I need to play some more of. Mega Manny. Hello, Carbon Spire. Hope you're having a great night. Dory quiet. Exactly. Is the jewel the Jack Ruby? It's another Simpsons reference. Stamp collection. Let's go over here and up here and, well, okay, I don't think we need Dory right now. Alright, but I feel like the guy who can fly is still maybe the best option to take, but since we've just unlocked this guy, I feel like we should be trying him out. The Lapras looking guy swims much better, but see, like, considering this is now the Sky World, I feel like I'm picking the wrong dude. It's really kind of weird. Like, you should have unlocked the water guy before the last world that we just did, and then unlock the sky guy after that world. Oh, so that's what that sparkle means. That's so weird, but like it makes sense now, but just unexpected. Proceed with the water guy, but there was so clearly things hidden in the skies. How will I ever know what I'm missing without, like, look at this! I'm missing all of this without this guy. Okay, maybe we weren't actually missing all that much. Aren't we going to a desert next? Why do I need a water guy for a desert? Adventure Island, more like makes no freaking sense island. But this has been great. I'm kind of cheesing this too. I seem to be getting good at that. I should probably place this here. There's no need to go back to the water level again. What if you fall here? Oh, there is water! Okay, well maybe. Just maybe. Well, yeah, okay, I understand. I completely understand what you're trying to say now. Wrong button. Let's explore the skies as much as we can first. And then once we're done doing that, it'll be Dory time. Like, this has got to be a secret. Oh, whoa, whoa. Before we lose Dory, or not the Sky Dory. Let's put him away. Like, yeah, like this is why we're flying. It's the D-Coin! Will enable you to dash. Yes! Yes! Finally! Finally! I have no fruit though! I don't got no fruit to fruit with. Yeah, so I'm probably toast. Do you hear me mashing? You can literally not run at all unless you are full of fruit. Oh boy. Let's go. I'll approve that. It's relevant. It's topical. In any other situation, YouTube blocking that probably makes sense. But in this case, he wants it. Okay, so before I just need to get fruit. Like this is a silly mechanic of this game. Speaking of places where like it's kind of silly, it's just having to go just randomly get some fruit from enemies before you're able to run. It's kind of silly. And of course these enemies are not really that friendly when it comes to grinding on. Okay. 3 is usually like good enough. I feel better if I had like one more. Ugh. It's like sometimes they fall down. There you go. And then other times they kind of hang out around up there. We are getting a lot of fruit now. 5 should be good. Can you run with 5 fruits in your stomach, Master Higgins? I don't even trust my ability to make this jump. We're taking it easy here. All right. D-coin, here we go. And I'm guessing it's like this isn't even optional. Every other coin was mandatory. Yippee. Alright, we're mashing! We're mashing! That was the most uninspired minigame yet. But we got it, and that's all I'm... So with the D coin... So he still walks normally. Now what if I hold B? Wait a minute, is he even going any different speed than he was before? Is that faster? I guess it is. Yeah, okay, can you tell the moment that I let go of the B button? Let's put this back on. Like, okay, I'm not holding B. I just want a nice little area to test out my brand new coin, and you're ruining it. Let's go back and get the water guy now. What is this? Oh god, okay. Not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Am I safe here? No, probably not. Oh, I never got the heart back? Why not? Oh, I guess I used it and never got it. This isn't good. What do I do? What do I do? Does getting rid of fire provide monetary gain or like life support? Ah! I don't trust anything. Okay. Oh, oh, oh! Oh god, why is everything out to kill me? Okay. 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 I don't trust nothing. Okay. I'm gonna take out you. Okay. Okay. If I can get by the Spider-Man and then the frog, I'm taking this really slow and it looks bad, but better safe than sorry. No stalactites about to fall on my head. One last dude. I think that's the last dude. Stand between me and a good night's rest here. Oh. She ends up being like the mass murderer and does us in. There you go. There you go. Rewarded for killing a bird with a bomb inside of an egg. That was mean. I almost got bamboozled by that. Okay, so definitely moving faster. So now we can finally try. So this is normal walking speed. I'm gonna hold B now. Yeah, okay, you can definitely tell. I'm gonna hold B now, and I'm gonna let go now. It's like marginally different, but yeah, like it is at least a little faster, which is good. Okay, so I don't have my single heart power up. I'm not gonna bother going all the way to get that quite yet. If I had to get the potion, that'd be one thing. But I think we're okay where we're at right now. Let's go get the swimming buddy and then explore the ocean in the sky, apparently. Water world number 2 or 3, or what number is this now even? There we go. The spooters! Thankfully they didn't get us. Can you use any, actually, so you can throw bones when you're on these guys. I wonder why you throw bones now. Because Master Higgins would always throw like the stone axe in the games. So why did they change that to bones? Maybe because it's like less color palette intensive to just be a white bone with a black border. Wait, that's the bomb, right? Okay, so like that. Oh, I could have just teleported back. All right, let's see how good this guy is in the water. I guess he feels a little better. Just checking above and below for any doors and secrets. Seemingly no. Okay. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? What is that egg? Can I even get that? If I still had my flying guy, maybe. I hope it's not important. I hope that's not like a heart container or something. I also like that it's just like completely unreachable from where we are now. So why did I need that guy? Like there's nothing in the water for me to even get. Maybe I'm just, oh, maybe I'm just supposed to stay in the clouds then? It's just meat. Hello, Stop This Cat. Gonna head out early tonight. Woke up early and feeling super tired now. Well, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night. Appreciate you stopping by, watching. We can't be too much longer here. I hope you have a great one. see you later. And have a good Friday and a good weekend. So like that was that. This was for the mini games. Is this like a different place you drop down here then? Okay, now we're here. I mean, I should have seen that coming. Oh, this is okay. Well, it's fine. I'm here anyway. So like that's that. That's that. Nothing over here. More water shenanigans going on down here. Again, gotta make sure there's no doors around, although the squid is kind of scary. Something is shooting at me. That thing is apparently shooting at me. There's a guy there. There's stuff down there. There's a guy there. I'm probably supposed to be using the surfboard to get by all of this at Mach speed, but that's how you miss secrets. It's like I could go up there. It seems intriguing. So I want to be above or below. Like, where's my map? Not that map. This map. Okay, there's definitely going to be a secret in the bottom left then. And that's where we'll go. Maybe? Aha! Okay. So that's kind of scary. But like if I do this. Again, the puzzle is not too in-depth. In Adventure Island 4. They get the job done though, I guess. Meat. Man, these rooms that you would once think would give you like heart containers. Now only giving you health. Dory riding in the inventory. I definitely, it's not that I've been forgetting to use Dory. It's just that it's hard to use the animal buddies when like one hit means you have to go all the way back to this like one specific place to get them again. It makes me want to save them for a time when they seem really relevant. So you're how I do that. But in the sky here, hopefully like we're not missing anything else. If we had the flying guy. Like if I use the parasol here. Anything? I guess not. It just seems like when, you know, there's so much kind of open space, you worry there could be that one secret somewhere. And in the clouds we continue. Can I go higher? I can. But again, like they don't seem to put anything like too high up there. If I fall down here, anything important? I should probably have the... Oh, here's that desert we've been told about so many times. Let's see what's below. Oh, I see like a claw guy. Probably about to jump out of the thing there. Can I touch quicksand? As long as I don't go down too low. Looks like we're probably good. Can you touch the cactus? You never know in a game if you can touch the cactus or not. Now what does my map look like? I always press select. Because in like some games you press select to bring up the item menu. But in this one, it's start. Interesting map. Like, do I want to be up or do I want to be down? Hi, Matt Rogers! You love this series, and 4 is the only one you haven't played yet. No, that's definitely the boat we're in, too. I've beat 1, 2, 3 on the NES. I need to play the Super Nintendo ones as well. I have the first one. Second one seems to be, unfortunately, quite rare. Every console has to have its really rare and obscure Adventure Island game, it seems. But no, it's definitely a really cool series. I'm glad to be checking it out. I'm glad people are enjoying seeing it. Ugh. Like, how do you... I guess I should be using bones to get rid of those guys in the air? We have 2 hearts. There's, like, not as many as it'd be nice to have. That's terrible. Again, I'm not sure if we should be taking the high road or the low road, but we're gonna try both, I suppose. And the reason I rushed is because, like, as we've seen, you can't stand on this cloud too long before it starts disappearing. Also, from our angle here, we can't see where that is. Maybe I go up like a little higher and make that jump. That's probably what you're supposed to do. Also love the lip there we always hit after bouncing off this plant. Oh no, okay. I think that's a terrible thing to have to use already, but we'll get it back. I love screen transitions. They're great. Okay. Oh my gosh. See, I still think I should have brought the flying guy. I don't agree that the water guy is helpful enough to off-balance the ability to literally fly. So that's a decision I could have gone back on. But I'm glad we tried out Dory. The swimming was moderately better. Oh, yeah, a little higher. That means the freaking cloud guy's gonna come back. No! Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. So that wasn't really all that useful after all. Ugh. Okay. Like, stop this cat. Woke up early and already getting tired, so you're turning yourself in, Chance. No problemo. Really enjoyed the stream. Catch y'all on Tuesday. Thanks, Chance. Have a great night. In the first 3 games, Higgins' health was constantly dropping and he needed to eat nearly all the time to stay alive. Second SNES game was kind of confusing too. I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do and didn't want to look it up in a guide. Interesting. Is it not straightforward like the other Adventure Island games, or does it get kind of cryptic too? Now I'm really curious. Definitely need to check out those ones someday. But then there was that hole back there we could have gone down. There's like another hole here. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I guess I should have gone down that hole back there, because it seems like maybe it was a bit of a detour to a secret. Sometimes the map throws me for a bit of a loop, but it's okay. We can go back here, over the little tornado, and to the right here. At least we have the ferry for backup should we need it. What's over here? We got quicksand in the air somehow? How does that work? Is there any reason to be over here? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, does that mean that if I stood in the quicksand, you would be brought down into these rooms? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't consider that, because yeah, it makes sense, I guess it would do that instead of just destroying you outright. So there was actually no secret down here to find after all. We've been bamboozled. And I really don't like how much health we're losing. Everything takes so many hits. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, where's all the meat when you need it? Well, that's what the ferry's for, I guess. Do not die of death again, Flynnmaker. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So I guess we'll put the egg here, and then we'll use the ticket to go back to his house. And then once we're done, I'm gonna grab the flying guy. The flying guy is way more useful than Dory. So that will increase my ability to explore that area and make me happier in the long run. Because I don't like that we're missing so many secrets up in the skies. And Dory was not really cutting it in terms of what we needed. So where am I going here? Here for this guy. Even he kind of goes faster when you hold the B button, so I approve of that. But we got all of the power-ups now. It's pretty cool. The P, J, and the D. And we got one more quick trip back to power-up zone. The first Adventure Island game you ever played for the Game Boy, it was included on a 99-in-1 Game Boy cartridge you got from a friend. Unfortunately, that game was later stolen. Yeah, sorry that happened, Super Tom Brother. But, so there was Adventure Island 1 and 2 on the Game Boy. But the weird thing is that Adventure Island 1 on the Game Boy was based on the NES Adventure Island 2. And then Adventure Island 2 on the Game Boy was based on the NES Adventure Island 3. So, you know, funny times all around there. But alright, with this, we can go in here. We can win this back. Does anybody remember where I got the return home coupon from? So that's when the eggs come in handy, the egg teleporter. Where if you put the egg teleporter somewhere, and then you teleport back home, and you can save, you know, get your items back, it essentially acts as a checkpoint in that way. I need a little bit more fruit power before we can take that on one more time. Again, it always gets rid of my spear for some reason. Is that going to be nice? Not a bomb-dropping bird, as we've seen. I just need one more fruit from somewhere. One doesn't seem to cut it. That one's always easy to get. Where's a wall of pot roast when you need one? There you go. Okay. And then I need to go and get... Like, there's no more items here, right? Oh, he does have the ticket! Oh! For some reason, I thought the ticket was from a completely different one. But that's great to know then. So you really do get everything from that one game. Oh my gosh. Like, when you need... Enemies drop fruit like nothing, but then when you need just 2, they refuse to drop it. Okay, there's the fruit. And let's get that ticket. And the fairy. So you can really, like, just beef yourself up so easily in this game if you want to. Also, why do they tell you the fruits grant extra power after they ask if you're ready? It'd be funny if, like, you had to pay money to try the bonus games. And then it would be like... You know, they're ripping you off because they don't really tell you how it works until after you've already given it a try. Okay, break through that. We need a little bit of fruit at least for the fairy game. Maybe this guy can help with that. There you go. Can you grind for fruit like this? I guess you can. This is the ultimate way of getting your fruit on. One more. I think we'll be good. This is the balloon one, so you know, a little bit of leeway is nice. Really? They stop spawning after a while? Well, that's interesting to know. Here, I figured they would just keep coming out forever. One more. There we go. The fruit printer. It prints fruit. I appreciate that there was like many opportunities to get the fairy though. Like, many different games you could pick to try and get the fairy. Oh my gosh, okay, let's not mess this up. Again, it was nice when, like, we didn't have the high jump, because the jump was just high enough to hit the balloons. Now you have to be careful of overshooting it. But we got this. That's 10, 11. Oh, that's right, I have the run now, too. It still, like, doesn't always feel like when I hold B, I'm going significantly faster. One more. Don't you dare. Okay, okay. And with that, I think we've collected everything I need. Even the flying guy, so we can then use the egg teleporter to get right back to where we left off. And I can instantly take a big ol' hit. So... But I want to do a bit of this. Hopefully I don't spawn like right into a bad guy. Like, what's that? This has got to be something good, right? Okay, interesting. If I turn this guy back on, and we go up here. Oh my gosh, no. The skies are just so full of danger and pain. Like, this seems important. But nope, nothing up there. Turn it off. Turn it on. In this corner. Okay, so now we know. I can sleep easy knowing that we're not missing anything up there. And that brings us down here. I can pick up this block. Now, you can definitely tell he's moving faster while I'm holding the block. And he's definitely running faster then. And then we're back here. And there's another block you can pick up. Or, I could just fly over everything. This is definitely the best animal buddy. With what you can do when you have them. And nothing else up there. There's so many times when it's like, it seems like they put a, you know, a bit of a lip or something there. And there could be a door hidden on it, but then there's just nothing. And this guy's a lot less dangerous than the last one. Which is nice to see. But again, I'm worried I'm just like missing things here, down below, anywhere. Looks like if I didn't have the flying guy, I'd have to make a bit of a staircase there. So let's make sure we don't lose him. And be forced to do that. There's a pyramid. And I guess that's it. It's pyramid time, everybody. Alright, so we gotta get our torch back out. Haven't used it in a while. Can I light that? There's no way that's like, it looks like a torch on the wall, and yet you can't light it with fire. I refuse to believe that that's true. Okay, I can't go up there. Unless I guess I was gonna use my dude. I guess you're supposed to also use this. Can you kill a ghost? Okay. Oh no, oh no! Like, what am I supposed to do about Casper here? Climb up the ladder, darn it! I'm pressing up! Okay. Oh, ugh. Oh, what is this? What is this? Ugh. I should just fly up there. Oh god! Okay. Yes! Oh, but of course a heart container doesn't actually fill your health. Darn you, Adventure Island 4! Darn you! And thankfully, this is like the shortest shooting projectile things in the history of gaming. And I have the fairy. I have the potion. I hate that I would have to use any of them. What do you want from me? Go away. Man, there was so much meat around, like, earlier in the game. And now there's just nothing. Oh, now the fire! Like, I'm dead! I'm dead! How do you kill ghosts and fire? I mean, I guess... Okay, okay. I solved my quest. Please don't shoot at me or do anything. Why won't you die? Why won't you die? Alright, something's gonna fall on me or something hilarious any second now, I'm sure of it. Okay. So I can go up here. Okay. 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 Oh my gosh, why won't you grab ladders, Master Higgins? What is this? I'm praying for a meat. Give me the meat. I guess I'm supposed to hit that button. What if it's a bad button? What if this, like, reveals all the enemies? Every enemy in the game just, like, gets unleashed on Master Higgins at the same time after pressing that button. Okay. I'm taking it slow in case there's fire! Of course there's fire! Why wouldn't there be fire? Yes! The fact that I didn't use my potion is kind of crazy. We can breathe easy again for a couple of minutes, everybody. Meat! We did it, everybody! It's meeting time. So, what is my goal here? Is this where I'm supposed to be? I didn't, like, sequence break it all by going up that ladder, did I? Whoa! It's like a cool pyramid maze. Okay. I dig that. And with full health, we press on. So the ghost guy, I mean, definitely given those ghosts from Sonic and Knuckles vibes. Where, you know, once they get angry enough, there's nothing you can do. I guess it's time for water gun in that old pyramid. So we're only missing one more heart container. Crazy that wasn't the half one. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. I see what's going on here. What did I just find? Again, I like a pyramid with cryptic puzzles and all that sort of fun stuff. So this is right up my alley. Well, that was not nice. Thankfully, we can shoot through walls. I will also... Like Dory may be the guy that you get right before this level, but this is... You can't go wrong with the ability to fly. It's kind of OP. Oh, we haven't had like a mini-boss in a long time. Isn't this like the first mini-boss we ever fought? maybe a little bit faster, but I can also like jump higher and move faster too, so it all works out. I'm so afraid of accidentally pressing up and leaving the room while I'm on top of the door. That's exactly the kind of thing I would do. And there he goes! What did I earn for destroying that guy for the second time? Boomerang! Oh my gosh! This is what we've been waiting for. Classic Adventure Island 3 weapon. Yes! That is beautiful. That is beautiful. How does a skeleton bat fly? Lock in, Finmaker, let's go. There's some hardcore crap going on. Is that what this is for? Yeah, I like this. Okay, can I get rid of fire? Maybe the boomerang kills Casper, or maybe not. Ugh. What is that on the ceiling? Like, is that some kind of button? Can I stab that? Like, can I touch it? What am I looking at here? Oh, just only the boomerang can get you the meat you desire. So this was like a whole secret area here. That's cool. Although maybe what will I was gonna say what will probably happen is that there will be like a switch at some point. You have to use the boomerang to hit. And if we hadn't just found that, we'd be like, how do we do it? But because we found the boomerang, you are all now going to miss out on those hilarious moments. Okay, so what am I doing here? Like, this is kind of just winding around. I could put the egg there if I wanted to. I can do that. Does this lead to that? It does. So I can do a bit of that, and a bit of that, and a bit of that. And I guess we gotta get the old watering gun out. And I can do a bit of that. Can I? Someday I'll hit something with the water gun. You're amazed how long this game is. So I really had, again, no expectation coming in of how long it was going to be. You see it with some, oh my gosh, again, I just interpret that as background fire. Although we just got a health back, so I can't complain too much. Some of the later NES games, you know, what's the word? Prioritize technological marvel over length, where it'll be like a really nice looking game, all these crazy effects going on, it'll be like 5 or 6 levels long. Where this game, as we've discussed, isn't really got much going in the tech department, but then I guess they put that effort into making it a bit longer, which, you know, we can't complain too much about. I'm wondering if I want to be up here, or did I miss something in the room down below? But I hate, like, putting myself in the line of literal fire down here. Oh my god. Oh, they only come towards you like boos. Actually, there is a secret at the end of this room. Maybe? Where do I want to go? Oh god! No, not there! Okay. That was kind of mean. As I'm guessing, that's like a continuation of this. Well, that was great. That was great. So yeah, the fire acts like boo, where when you're looking at it, it doesn't come towards you. Interesting. I touched those grapes. I was owed grapes. Okay. What am I seeing here? Okay. Yeah. This feels terrible, honestly. Okay. Hey, I feel like we've seen this before. Where do I want to go? I always press select for the map, and it's not select. Up might be where a secret is, because it looks like we're gonna start heading down and to the left, and then kind of like come back up sort of thing. That extra space in the health bar makes me think there's one more heart container to collect. Probably somewhere. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for sure. Weird that we started getting half of hearts, and then like the last one we got was an outright full thing. But yeah, thanks everyone who's been sticking around for this. This has been an interesting game. Again, I'm really glad I finally played it. Glad it was something that I decided to stream, because I think it's been really fun playing it together. The maps of this game are pretty unique, yeah. Yeah, this game has some cool stuff going for it. Spikes, it's exactly what I don't want, Super Tom Brother. It's exactly how I feel. Sometime maybe in 2027 or 2028, we'll see Andrew corrupting this game. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah. I like to do my games in order, so like you'll probably see, you know, like the sequels, and then someday we'll get to this one. But, you know, there's lots of stuff to corrupt, and We'll get to it all in due time. Where do I want to go? Like I said, up might be like a secret path. Grabbing on ladders is like not the funnest thing though. Okay. So do that. Go under this guy. Oh, they put like a fruit there. It's like, are you tempted? Oh my gosh, not Casper again. No. There was a wall there I could go through. Oh. Like I go through here. This is an egg of some sort. I'll take a single. Casper! Casper! Oh! He doesn't come down any lower. Interesting. I'm gonna take a hit though. Like there's nothing I can do to not take a hit there. This may be a good secret up here. So let's see. And I can go down here and around here. What is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Why? Where am I? What is this? Is this like a nothing? Did I get bamboozled again? That looked like a dead end to me. So maybe this isn't where you want to be. Like I knew it wasn't the proper path, but I was hoping it would at least be a thing. And I guess it doesn't make any sense to go for this harvest. I'm just gonna lose it to Casper anyway. Well, great detour, everybody. Great detour. I'm glad we did that. I'm still being chased. I just can't believe there doesn't seem to be any way to get rid of that guy. Oh, no! Okay, up here, around. Let us never speak of that detour again. We've been bamboozled again. At least we got a little bit of health back. So yeah, all that was like a fake path that led us to there. Just so you could kind of have like a preview of where you're supposed to go. Just to find out it's not... Wow, he takes a lot of hits from the old watering gun to defeats. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, enemies have like certain weaknesses and strengths and all that, and you know, tried to be creative and cutting edge in that way. But all right, down here we go. Okay. Ducking did not help in that situation anyway. Down here, which way do I want to go? More split paths. Always making things easy on us. Is there a reason I want to place this egg here? I'm gonna do it. Because I don't think there's any reason that any of the other egg placements in this world, like, we're not gonna go back to them. So it makes sense to place it in the furthest possible one. Because I feel like we got the boss coming up here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ladders feel weirder than you would hope. Like, you kind of just drop like a stone when you are trying to get off the ladder. As we've learned, scorpions and water don't mix. Now the question is, did I want to be on that side? Or is this side have what we crave? Like, we obviously want to go down, and that's the path that lets you go down. So does this path have any secrets? It has another egg placement thing. Kill the undead silly. Werewolf Flanders. Oh my gosh, I hope Christian's here. Christian and I are always making Simpsons jokes. We love the, guess I forgot to put the fog lights on. Classic Simpsons. Let's go down here. And around here. And down here. See, that's just a dead end. So this is like the real path anyway. If I want to go down here. Wait a minute. And then maybe, what's this? Dead end. Everything's just a dead end at this point. There are no more secrets to be found. Middle? Oh my, I guess this was the right one. And then down here, there's another plant. Like, I'm guessing the one with the tricky plant is probably the right way. Oh, no. Tricked again. It was the easy way that was the right way. See, they knew I would fall for that. Okay. Okay, I guess I might as well put this here, in case for some reason I do need to duck out. Look at this room! This is a cool looking room. Okay, there's no reason to defeat you, I guess. Oh, hello. Is our boss going to be a ghost? Which I still have not figured out how to defeat. Ooh, it's Master Hand and Crazy Hand, apparently. Okay, now what the heck is... Oh, of course, I have a nice projectile weapon now. That may help with this. Do I have to hit the eyeball? Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so I will use the potion. No shame in using all these power-ups as we've put the time in to collect them. I did even put the egg teleport right by the boss, and if I do have to, again, go and refresh. Not that I'm hoping I have to do that. We seem to be getting the hang of this. But yeah, boomerang definitely required, like, not optional. So that's the funny thing about this game, is like, every time we find a secret that kind of seems like it's optional, and then the game ends up essentially making sure that you found it. The only thing I guess that's really optional is the heart containers. You could do a 2-heart run of Adventure Island 4, should you really desire. Yeah, the only problem with the boomerang is like you kind of have to wait for it to come back before you can shoot it again. Oh, you can shoot it up! Oh, interesting. I had no idea you could do that. It went right around his eye. How you doing? Oh, he's looking different. Oh, now we're shooting different kind of projectiles. Okay. I have the fairy, so I got like one more full health bar coming our way at some point. But I didn't even need it! And there you go! And that's the last dino friend! Thank you! Let's get out of here. Use this! A skateboard! I mean, that makes so much sense considering there's a skateboard in every other Adventure Island game. Only missing one more item. So that just means I can get like maybe extra height and, you know, extra speed anywhere now. So that's really going to help us get around the game faster if we want. Yeah, I'm guessing we're not quite done yet. One last battle probably. Oh no! Let's heal up and save. This is it, everyone! The final stretch! A lot of people love Star Dinosaur. You personally think it's the worst. So Star Dinosaur in Adventure Island 3 gives you like a supersonic spin in the air. Let's go see if that's still true in Adventure Island 4. Don't want to get the 8th fruit quite yet. So Star Dino, is he gonna? Yep, it's supersonic time. There we go. So like I like that concept of essentially being like, it's just like being in the air with Sonic. How he's kind of like invincible from all sides. You can take out enemies from any angle as long as you're not hitting like a spike or fire or something like that. So like I see the appeal. And we'll roll with it again, as much as flying is kind of nice. Oh, I just can't believe that you lose him, and you got to go all the way back and get him again. No star power before the boss that time. I wonder if like in every room before the boss, if you can grind on enemies until you get an invincibility star and just cheese the game. See, there you go. Like it's really just Sonic. Astafu, welcome! Welcome! It looked like he ate her. That's true. That's like... It may be too late already, but I guess we'll try. AJ from Malay, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Really means a lot that you enjoyed some Adventure Island 4 with all of us. We're in the final stretch here. Shouldn't be too much longer. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. This is the final battle. Save Tina. Good luck. But where? Did I miss something? Like, it's not here. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I was gonna say, the tree is gone! You could get so confused and, like, not think to even check here. Who knew that behind his house? This is when you're, and some new neighbors move in and, not taking care of their yard and all that. But in this case, they stole your girlfriend. Which one's worse? It's hard to say. But we're in a big old cave now, or a big old castle, I guess I should say. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Seems straightforward enough. The guy, the bad guy is our next door neighbor all along. Big spooky underground castle cave. Although nothing seems like that bad. This is giving me Castlevania 2, Dracula's Castle. Look at how it's like spinning around him. How did I do that? You know, like they just didn't even bother. Like they ran out of time. There's just nothing going on in Dracula's Castle. It's like a big, long, empty hallway with some bats that we can defeat in one hit. Not the most menacing thing we've encountered in the game so far. So I just put the egg there. Hopefully there was no need to go back to the desert land. Okay, now things are getting a little more demanding. Interesting how... I'm just looking at like the sprites that appear and disappear when you open and close the map. The ice pool there is like the only other thing aside from our house that is still a sprite on that map. Oh no! Oh, I have to go back and get the items, which is fine. We're not going into the final battle without the potion. But yeah, it looks like we have a choice here on some multiple paths to take. But let's... Do I even need to teleport back? Can I just run? Maybe I'll skateboard. That's a good idea. We'll get there real fast with skateboard power. Can I? Yeah, you can jump on enemies with the skateboard. That's nice. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, I keep pressing select. It's 4 hours in, I'm still pressing the wrong button to pause the game. It's not a great sign, but there you go. At least we have the ferry, yeah, so at least we had that, should we need it. But I think a little more extra beef wouldn't hurt. Okay, well, let's not take too many more hits. There's a thing over here, right? Is this meat? It is. But yeah, the final battle, everyone. We're right on the edge. Oh no, I just got that fruit before going in the door. Taking us from 7 down to 0. That's such a mean system. Again, if you already have full health, there's no way the fruit should just disappear. It should stay at 8 until you need it. In Donkey Kong Bonanza, the fairy/revive item is a can of apple juice. Has Donkey Kong ever been known for drinking apple juice? Seems like kind of a weird choice. I'm just asking for Medusa heads to knock us back and down a pit. If I'm going to be name-dropping Castlevania like that, you're not wrong. Alright, that's one fruit. Again, I can't believe when those guys don't drop anything. And that guy always drops a heart, which I don't need. No. Alright, one more fruit. One more A-mashing game. And we're done. The last HP upgrade must be near. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I'm wondering, like, did I miss it? But there's every possibility it's still going to be in the last world, hopefully. But with that, our inventory is almost completely full. Like, it was worth coming back just to get to see it. Almost full, with the exception of the last question mark. Let's do some of this. Right back here. Where should we go? I guess we'll just start with the first ladder. See where it all leads. That leads to this. Good to know if we ever need a healthful refill. That is down door number 1. Door number 2 leads to the same place as door number 3. And that brings us down here. Is this the same graphics as the pyramid? Except there's like a bit more of like a sewer look to it. Astafu, with the item submenu and those doors, I'm getting more of a Blaster Master vibe. No, that's totally fair too. This Blaster Master is very much like, you know, you can't really access some areas until you get the item from the one previous to it. Or some areas even like lead to other ones. So it's like this game in some ways, where I thought this game was going to be a lot more open. But it's actually fairly linear. So like that leads back. Where does this go? Okay, so this is the correct path, but we obviously need to make sure we're not missing anything. But now we know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bricks. I see a bit of a TMNT vibe here. I see what you're saying. Oh no. Okay. If I go down here, there's an egg here. It's a heart. See, there's a door we want to make sure we're not missing. But that might be something we get to from another way. Yeah, this is the end of this room. Okay, so now we proceed on. Oops. Actually, I might have... No, this is right. Ah. I like how after I let go of the ladder... What is this guy? It's like Bone Mouse. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a bit of a platforming challenge above us, maybe? If I had the flying guy, we'd already be eating good here. Okay, this looks like probably a bonus area. So let's go. There's an egg there. I feel like you have to fly to that then. What am I missing? It's like, that's the puzzle? Like, they definitely made this room with a much grander puzzle in mind. Unless after I get this, like, a bunch of enemies are going to show up I have to fight. But, like, there's no way this room was worthy of hiding the last heart container. Like, that's definitely screams they ran out of time. If that's all the final puzzle is. But okay. Again, yeah, so it'd be nice if I had still brought the flying guy. Seems like he really is the best partner you can have. What is this? Can I, like, bounce on you with this? Yes, but I still can't get by, really. And then I have a head chasing me. I think I would rather just run through all this. And what is this? So the consensus is that this game reminds us of everything except Adventure Island. That is essentially the consensus, Astafu. It's exactly the point we have arrived at here tonight. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying some Adventure Island 4 here. No matter what it may or may not remind everybody of. What am I missing? Like, again, with a flying dude, I would have no problem accessing this egg up here. It's funny, like, it seems like I don't get the bounce off this every time. Like, that's an angle I'm not sure I can pull off right now. Hopefully it's not all that necessary. Where else am I going? Like, if I equip... Not that. If I equip this, and then do a bit of that, and that. Where does this go? Okay, oh no. We're still missing one item somewhere, so there is still need to explore if we're missing, you know, one thing that we need to collect at some point. Okay. What am I missing up here? Anything good? Like, I think I'm supposed to go down, right? Oh no, maybe I'm supposed to go down for a secret? I thought there was gonna be like one way that was clearly the secret item way. And I thought that might be up, but now I'm not so convinced. Unless maybe something's coming up that will be good. Like if I go down here. No, I probably missed something back there. Oh, that's not good. What I should do is I should put this here. And then I'm gonna go back. One more or two more fruits. And I get a health back. One more fruit. Whoops! The TMNT NES remaster sounds really amazing. Is there such thing as a TMNT NES remaster? So the consensus is that you have the heart to take much more of the pain. So heal us up, fairy. We'll have to go back and get the fairy before we take on the final boss. But for now, it's okay. For now, I don't mind using that up because it is important that we go back and explore what we're missing. Like, there's that. It's like, I'm not going crazy, right? Like, there was definitely multiple paths here somewhere. Like, what's this? Like, there's this, and then there's this. Of course, that's full health. So was that actually all that was? After all that, we came back just for some health? Yeah, but then, oh my gosh. Alright, well, that was not worth it. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that helps. Where was that when I needed it? Oh, yes. Okay. I guess I should be grabbing all the fruit I can. It doesn't hurt. But that's what happens in games with lots of, you know, different corridors and such, is I always feel inclined to go back and be like, well, what did I miss in that one? And then when you go back and it's actually nothing. It's like the saddest thing. But you gotta know. If you don't go and find out, then you never know if you missed something good. Oh. Okay. Something like that. There goes a big old rock. There's a door. What am I seeing? Oh! Time for this guy again. Maybe? Oh, he's snake version. Okay. Oh! I always called. I would press that by accident. And it finally happened. Oh boy. Alright. For real this time. Maybe this is a better weapon to deal with you here. And this is probably going to lead us to the final weapon or final item of the game. We'll have a completely full inventory if I go back and get all the healing stuff. I'm so afraid of pressing the D-pad near that door. The slightest nudge of up, and you're playing the boss all over again. And there it is. They dissolve in acid or something. Yeah, the quicksand doesn't affect us like that. Is that the axe? Is that the classic Adventure Island axe finally? As the very last unlockable. That's crazy. And is it any good? I guess is the question. Like, what is the benefit of the axe over the bone? Is it just like more attack power? Or like you just need it to open up this one specific door. It's literally a key. It has no practicality as a weapon aside from opening that door, maybe. Well, okay. This is happening. I can't die now. Because if I do, what's it called? Like, we're done. So I should heal. I'm gonna have to go back and get all the items anyway. So the next time that there's an egg teleport thing, we'll use our ticket home to go get all that stuff. Beef up. And then we'll take on what I'm assuming is gonna be the final boss coming up at some point. So they didn't, run out of time. Here's another one of those egg things. Well, you're probably supposed to use the umbrella there. But Master Higgins doesn't mind getting down and dirty every now and then, too. Where are we? Oh, it's coming! Okay, so I think what that means is it is indeed time to ticket our way home. And it's time for a full refresh in terms of power-ups. The axe only comes at... Like, that's so weird, right? Like, that feels so wrong for Adventure Island. We had to use it for like a whole 3 seconds before it faded into obscurity there. I'm guessing it's probably going to be like what you use to defeat the final boss. So it will feel really important in that way. But yeah, what a strange decision to make the axe something you get so late into the game. All right. Climb that post round 1. I'm hanging on in the stream for like Sid. Glad you're enjoying Kid Sid. Thank you again, everyone, for spending your night with Adventure Island 4 here. It's been great. Like, again, room for improvement. Does it really scream that, like, this should be the last Famicom game ever released officially? Not really. But still having a good time with it. We are not ready for that yet. Got that one, and now we're ready. Alright, let's go. And then one more trip to get the ferry back, and we're done. Can I cheese across this with the power of skateboarding? Yes! Oh no, I think I fell down the plumber's crack. Even though we're not playing Mario. I did too. Well, we'll just have to go around the long way. Really, this hammer doesn't break the rock? I figured it was just like a more powerful version of this hammer, but apparently it's garbage. So we can go up here someday. It's weird that, like, you can see how sometimes I don't get the bounce off of the plant. It's very strange. Oh, I don't have enough fruit probably. So I'll get your fruit, and I'll get your fruit. Yeah, we'll get a little more fruit. Never hurts. As we've learned today, you can never have too much fruit. That should do the trick. Speaking of hanging on. Alright, one more trip through Balloon Town. Thank goodness this one finally showed up. Out of all the other weird fairy games, this one ended up being my fave. Oof, okay. Oh gosh, oh no, we are... Oh gosh, no! Oh no! Okay, this is why we got lots of extra fruit for more chances. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! We did it! We get a new record? I think 22 is a new record. I just don't think they intended you to use the iron hammer in earlier levels, so they just code specific hammers to break specific blocks. Yeah, there's been a lot of items in this game that just, like, you know, act as a key and such. What is this? Oh, the ticket! Oh, I forgot to get the ticket back. What if we need it? Again, I want a full inventory. I can get the ticket. Easy enough, I think. I'll break this to get the heart out of it, so we have full health. I'll grab that fruit, and this is all we need. Sounds good. Alright! Full inventory, everybody! We did it! We found absolutely everything! Amazing. And I'm feeling like... Let's go... Actually, now that we have the axe, we should probably use it. Let's go save one more time. Yeah, it is like a little more powerful, I think. And then this way, you guys can use this password too. Oh no! Right through that one spider I love to run into. And now you can use this password as well, should you ever want to get right back to the end of the game. Actually, that's right. Having full health doesn't matter because you get health when you sleep anyway. It's Pip. Why? It's 4M. And with that, let's use that. Here we are. Okay. We can't get any more beefed than we are. Oh my gosh, the axe is just shredding everything. I love it. Is this the boss room? It is. It's Eggplant Man! Remember the eggplant that, like, makes you starve? I guess this is why, you know, we haven't been starving. He's been taking a vacation. But simple enough. We're kind of standing here, feeding them some delicious axes. How many stages do you think this guy has? That guy's spinning. Always a good... Oh, he's blowing! He's exploding! That's stage 1. There's no way that's it. There's no way that's it. He's She's the one all along, isn't she? She's actually been evil all this time. Right? Right? I'm expecting the big fake out any second now. Do I have to escape? Okay, an escape sequence I'll take. I'll take an escape sequence. Ask him a question. Well, there, see, confirmed. Best animal buddy. I guess that's the end. Man, there's still time for an epic final flying chase boss fight. Apparently not. Apparently that really was the final boss. So the most difficult boss of all was apparently like the second fire one. That took 50,000 hits. But that's Adventure Island for everybody. Takahashi Meijin no Bokenjima 4. The very last Famicom game ever released. Not the one that's going to leave the biggest impression by any means, but was it really fun? Yes. I'm glad to have finally played it. And glad that we could share it together like that. So if anyone's ever, thought about checking it out, now you kind of know what to expect. Thank you, Christian, GGGG, Kid Sid, thank you so much. Absolute W, SME 64 plus, Astafu, suddenly she turns into a werewolf. Like that's the kind of twist I was hoping for. Like when I read the story in the instruction manual, I'm like, this is the most basic freaking thing I've ever read. There's gotta be more to it than that once we get into it. I guess Adventure Island, it just didn't have it in it to go totally off the rails, but it was fun. It was still a fun game. Flynnmaker, thank you so much. Carbon Spire. We'll get the Kid Icarus someday, for sure. Yahoo! Good games, Flynnmaker, yes. Not worth the high asking price online, but yay, Super Tom Brother. Yeah, again, it's the worst selling Hudson game on the Famicom. Because no one was even thinking about it, I guess, by the time it came out. Plus, it's a fine game. If it was like a, average, price commonality out there, you'd pick it up and have some fun with it. But yeah, unfortunately, if you're looking to add it to your Famicom collection, it's a bit of a steep one. But it's good times. And again, this is the English ROM hack of it. So that exists out there. If you got your flash card, just load it all up and you're good to go. Congratulations, the winner is you, Matt Rogers. Thank you. GG, Carbon Spire. Appreciate it. I'm taking a nice long stroll down the beach. Is there any lore to how Master Higgins and Tina end up on this island? I'm assuming it was something not so desirable happened at some point that got them on here. But from the Adventure Island 1, 2, 3 I've played, and now this one, can't say I've ever seen that backstory explained. And there you go. Watching, not even the sunset, just watching the cloud. They're playing that game where they say, what's that cloud look like? And that one over there, we'll never know. We got wave sound effects. Do the buttons do anything? A, B, select, up, down, left, right, start. Maybe I do Konami, up, down, left, right, B, A, start. I guess this is it. And they kissed and looked out at the ocean for all eternity. And there you go. So I'm guessing nothing happens in this one that doesn't make sense if you play Super Adventure Island on the Super Nintendo. Is we did keep getting those ones in the West. They skipped this one, and then we started getting the SNES ones. So clearly they figured this one was not all that important to the lore. It is not an incredibly important point that you know who Master Higgins' next door neighbor is in order to beat Super Adventure Island, I suppose. But that's it. Thank you, Flynnmaker. Really glad that you enjoyed the stream. Prof City 3411, thank you. Thank you so much. Astafu as well. Thank you. We had, Flynnmaker with the super chats and Rich PKM with the super chat earlier as well. Thank you all. Thank you. Really glad that you enjoyed the stream here tonight. Did Hudson hide the bee in this one anywhere too? Our inventory was all filled out, so unless there was a super secret bee that we did not come across, which it's invisible in most of the games, so it's possible we did miss it. I'd love to know. That was lots of fun. Thank you. What's wild is they were stranded on the island at least 4 different times. Well, see, they never got off the island, so each game is just a couple weeks later. Something dumb happens again, and they gotta go save the island. It's not letting you super chat, Astafu. There's no way. There's no way, because we had 2 of them earlier. YouTube probably just being silly, as it always is. You know, they're too busy adding in new features that no one asked for, while all the old ones are broken and in shambles. But I appreciate it, Astafu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all right, any other thoughts? Final closing remarks on you know, Adventure Island 4. I was gonna say Hudson's Adventure Island 4, which I guess it kind of is called that. Should we go back to the title screen and see all those demos that we didn't watch the first time as we were afraid it was going to spoil the game? Wow, remember when all those places were in shambles? Years and years ago. So yeah, this translation was done in 2018. There is one that I think was done like 20 years prior to that. Really, really old, early NES ROM hacking days translation. But apparently this is like the better one because it's newer, I think. And it was good. Like, you know, it was a little like stiff at times, but at the same time, it's like, what do you, that's how it's just going to be when you're translating an NES game, I suppose. You have a water park near you called The Island. Good name for a water park. But Rich PKM, thank you. Really appreciate having people in the chat who, like, you know, had experience with this game, knew what it was all about, having, you know, providing some insights. It was good times. Look at him up here. See, he's like, can't go down there. Again, if there's one thing about this game, I was hoping it'd be a little bit more kind of do things at your own pace. But it was really, you know, you unlock one place and then the next place and then the next place. And there was no sort of enjoy it in the order you want, which I was expecting a little more of before we really kind of dove into it. But good game all around for, you know, 1994. It feels so weird seeing this. Oh, the intro after 4 hours of straight gameplay. So with that said, I think we're going to wrap it up. Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend. Join the Discord server if you're not in there to get the latest up-to-date information. But the plan as of now is probably to see you all on Tuesday for another crazy stream. So take care and have a good weekend. Oh! Astafu! Astafu, you got it! Thank you, Astafu, for the $5 super chat. I gotta make sure I keep talking because we all know what, if Disney catches whiff of the DuckTales theme in this stream, suddenly they will somehow own Adventure Island and you'll be seeing an Adventure Island ride at their amusement parks. Actually, that's maybe not so bad. I would go on the Adventure Island ride. Thank you, Astafu. Let's see if you can super chat on desktop. Great stream. Yeah, mobile. They've borked the mobile app, everybody. You heard it here first. Thank you so much, Astafu. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a great night. Good night, all. I need to know if the demo doesn't even defeat the ghost. Oh, it's spoiling all the items in the demo. I don't get it, guys. Is he gonna okay, for real. Oh, see, even the demo's like doesn't know what to do with the ghost. Good night, everybody.